Welcome everyone to D&D time. Here, wait, say something, guys.
Hello! Something.
Alright, I think volume's good. Welcome. I'm too lazy. Duncan will be here in a little bit. I'm too lazy to fix the camera. Actually, wait, do I have the other setup?
Yeah, can you flip-flop?
See, yeah, this is the real problem, is that the cameras just all get fucked.
I went through this effort to set up OBS on my laptop. You just make an OBS scene that has one camera, three camera, whatever.
Yeah, well, I'll figure it out, but, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. I got it. I have another camera layer. But, alright, while I figure this out,
Yes,
welcome in, hello. What's going on? Who you guys rooting for? God, wait, who's playing? The Eagles and the Chiefs?
I don't
the
care
Ravens?
if the Eagles
Shit,
win.
who's
I need
literally...
the Chiefs to lose.
Wait, it's the Chiefs, but who's the other team?
I just need the Chiefs to lose.
I don't care if the Eagles win. I need the Chiefs to lose.
Yeah,
Fucking Star Wars Episode 8, motherfucker over here.
Yes, I don't have any team I root for in the NFL. Because I just don't really watch the NFL. But I guess if I had to pick one...
That's the one with the Panthers in it.
I guess the Panthers, yeah. I guess it would be the Panthers.
I gotta go for my boys. Apparently they're not very good, but...
Honestly, it might be the Falcons now that I'm...
oh yeah, now that you're in Georgia, you kind of have to.
And they're also not, terrible most of the time.
Yeah.
But...
You lucky motherfucker.
Oh, that's the thing, though. Is okay, here's what I will say. Okay, what about... Okay, while I'm getting the camera set up, I'm just shooting the shit and filming it there. I do like the Braves. I would say I'm a minor Braves fan, at least. But that's the thing, though, is that there's no baseball team, there's no MLB team in South Carolina or even North Carolina, so there's no Carolina team.
Yeah, it's quite depressing.
So it's like you kind of have to go for. I feel like the Braves. Well, the Braves are the closest one. What's the next closest one? Like the fucking Nationals or something. Yeah.
Is it cool having literally any major sports team?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, when you live in Iowa, there's probably. What do most people go for there? Teams in Chicago, or Milwaukee
Chicago or Minnesota.
Okay, yeah, Minnesota. That makes sense. Yeah, because I was actually wondering about that.
Packers a lot too. A lot of Packers.
Okay.
My dogs be hankering. I will return.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like Wisconsin and Minnesota, they have teams, so that makes sense. And
now when it comes to college football, people they pog up for college football.
Yeah.
They're big on the Hawkeyes and Iowa State.
Yeah.
I like the Pop-Tart one. That's about it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Am I able to be friendly?
Okay, what's up, Duncan?
Oh.
Who are you rooting for, Duncan?
Hello?
Hello.
Is that better?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, it's not great, but it's
no.
better.
Dude, this last week, Jeff was streaming, and Jeff uses his he's been using his phone for chat.
Okay, yeah.
And then sometimes he'll just talk a little bit of shit on the side in the group chat he has with me and Craigox.
Yeah.
And midstream, he just called us accidentally on his phone, and me and Craigox just sat there in the voice call for 15 minutes while we waited for Jeff to notice.
Yeah. Duncan, are you gonna turn your camera on?
Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you though.
My screen keeps turning off. I don't know why. I'm not on my computer right now. I'm on my phone, so probably not going to turn on my camera. I will before we end stream. It'll just probably be 30 minutes or so, maybe
that's
more.
Fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure because, yeah.
The cameras are fricked.
Yeah.
I
don't want to rearrange them all. So
wait, maybe. No, I don't think I can do an OBS type thing where even if there's nothing, there's still something to move around. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that on my phone.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just go back to the other cameras and then have you be just an ethereal voice coming from nowhere.
That's fitting.
All right. So yeah, I'll get that figured out. But Let's go ahead and start the recap. What happened last time?
Last time, the session did start with all just us standing around the portal after Adau, like, pooped in and came back.
Very wisely
like, oh, it's cool
and
in
with
there.
much foresight, jumped in.
It was super cool in there. Yeah, it's like super cool in there. It's fine, guys.
Yeah.
And then I think we employed the
It
buddy
was.
system. We're like, okay, Helios and like your robot, you can go in there. I'm gonna go
Maybe
make sure I'm gonna go like leave a note, let everybody know where we're going instead of just disappearing for however long.
And it
we
might
invented
be
the
a
calzone
little
during
long.
the process.
True, the calzone was indeed invented.
The continent's greatest way to get calories in your zone.
Yeah. That's our headcanon for what it means.
Yeah. And things were very blissful and peaceful for approximately 1 minute. And then we learned that Kaisiax wants our artifacts and has united all of our enemies against us to take them from us, giving them revenge in the process.
A 200 gold ring and
Stop eating my
cloak
trash!
that has a DC 13
Me to Talvo
spell
after
on
I
it.
give him my belt. Yeah, you're right. Well, you also... Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're from far away. You're still interesting. The dragon wants you, I swear. For his gallery or whatever.
The orc
Yeah.
is from even further away.
Yeah. But, you know.
And older, so he knows more.
But I'm definitely
Point
not
is-
anything. I'm literally just a dragon elf.
Yeah, just a dragon elf. Nothing interesting about you. We're basically the same, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you definitely
Wait,
don't
no,
have
but
like
you're
a
interesting.
dwarven racial artifact or anything.
No. So, yeah, I'm out of spell slots, and the centaurs and an orc named... what's his name? Vinny? Vinny the orc?
Yeah.
They are super powered or something. It could just be that they are able to be revived at a later date by the dragon because it can cast spells, but we are operating on the assumption that they are powered up in some way by Kaisiax, and they have demanded that we submit to be slaves of the dragon for eternity, and we said no. Also, we can't leave, so that's not good.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't tried just running away really fast. Maybe the.
I'm not that fast. Oh, they're centaurs! We can't run away very fast.
Okay, so we hop on their backs and we guide them like a carrot on a stick, and then we get to the door.
It's true. Hey,
They're
for the
horse.
next 8 hours, would you guys
Fight
mind
yours.
fighting while Hingwis carries me around and I long rest in his arms?
Yeah. I got him.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna let you use my carpet.
Nah.
So
I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway, because, dragons can fly. Or maybe this one is... just can't,
it does remind me.
I
I wanted
would-
to ask the Pats if they could take my large slow carpet and cut it into 4 small fast carpets.
I mean, I'm guessing every carpet in that building is a magic carpet,
Do you need
that
the
you
like?
can move at will.
Does the carpet support weights, or is it like magically it'll support anything?
Yes.
It does
No,
have a
no,
limit,
that,
though.
that's the reason. Yeah, there's a reason that my carpet's slow. It's because I have the biggest one that can carry the most weight.
Oh, okay. So you can't cut like a.
Yeah.
You can't like pull off like a string and then ride that and mock Jesus, right? It's like there's a. This in the size.
No,
Yeah,
there are 4, I think,
I unravel-
standard sizes in the DMG.
Standard.
Yeah, maybe,
Can I
we could
unravel my
probably make
carpet
a
and have
smaller
a-
one.
And have a yarn ball of entanglement.
Maybe. Yeah. So yeah, you guys.
tie 'em up in this-
As you said, the last thing was that
Fly away.
you guys. You guys did the thing. Yeah, you told these guys to go fuck themselves, and then.
And they did.
We did kind of gloss over why nobody has any spell slots. Does anybody want to get into that, or?
We didn't actually use any spell slots on trying to get the Amethyst, I don't think.
No, I revived Hingwis's brother from death, and then removed the vampirism from his body at the same time. And then I cast True Sight in order to be able to see the orb that is the reason we're here right now in the first place.
And then he plane jumped back.
Yeah, and then I plane shifted back, so that's why all my spell slots are gone.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. The yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop right in. So as you guys had been talking to the centaurs, it kind of like basically they said you're gonna have to like submit, and you guys were like, no, we're not doing that. So then they basically started just charging. Yeah, they just started charging at you guys.
Well, we tried to plane shift first, and then we couldn't.
That's true.
And then they started charging at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plane shift just sizzled them and like
Didn't work.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Who could have seen that coming?
So as you guys begin, this is like on like a beachfront on this island, right? And Adau, you had actually been just like coincidentally standing underneath a coconut tree. And as you're sitting underneath this coconut tree, all of a sudden a coconut goes ooh thunk and hits Adau on the head.
He needs this hat more than I do.
Yeah, right. Bro needs a helm.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't have just taken that like a champ and let Hingwis control me for
No.
Okay. Well, okay.
Maybe you'll just roll really bad and it won't matter.
it's funnier this way.
If you lower it down, it won't matter.
That's okay. That makes sense. However, in that case, because I am not conscious and this is going to be a multi-hour encounter, I'm gonna call my mom back.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I was doing this under the assumption that you weren't gonna be able to do anything. So
that's fair. Okay. Well, yeah. Then.
Yeah, when you
oh my god, on my head it's hurting. Oh, my vision's going black. Oh no.
No.
Oh no, the guy with the spell slots. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you are actually here, that Adau will magically revive.
He'll just wake
Okay,
up.
understandable.
If the fight takes 8 hours, that counts as a long rest, right?
No.
So if we draw this out,
Elves don't sleep.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That this isn't what I need to rest. But anyway, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
No, it
Candles and the
sounds
music.
good.
Good luck.
Is it elves don't sleep or they don't have to sleep?
They have to do a sleep-like trance.
that's wild, dude. They sleep with everyone.
They can't just choose to sleep instead?
Oh, he left.
They,
damn it.
so I actually believe they can. I think that they can choose to sleep, but they don't have to. So that is where it's a little weird. Is that like they literally can choose to sleep, but it's optional for them.
I'm just I'm trying to imagine like a tryst between like an elf and a human to make a half elf, but like after they bang, like the human falls asleep and the elf just like gets out of bed and just sits in the corner and meditates all night.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
it's
how
really
it goes.
weird.
Yeah.
The elf just sits there watching the human sleep, just like.
Yeah. Well, anyways, though, so why does everyone go ahead and roll into initiative here? I gotta fix the cameras again, so.
Does the Shield Guardian get a turn, or is he like?
Yeah, he rolls a new initiative too. So you have to open up that sheet as well. Meanwhile, I still have to get cameras fixed. It's gonna take a second.
Yes, 16.16. Let's go.
I do not have a button to do this.
There is a button. It
Where?
should be at the top right of this thing. There's a little die that says initiative.
That does not exist.
It does exist.
Public to GM, advantage, normal, disadvantage. Oh!
Yeah, you found it. It does
very
exist.
Tiny. Jesus.
Yeah, the NPC sheets they're laid out a little differently.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just figure this stuff out here.
Now here's a question that I wanted to get out of the way right now anyway.
Yeah. What's up?
Can I use an item interaction on my turn to give Jordy 3 arrows in my vial of poison to coat them for me during the ally action, if that's what I wanted to do?
I would say that, I mean...
Honestly, if not, it's not a big deal, because I'm probably not even going to do that. I'm probably going to save them for later on, because I don't bring the...
Yeah, I would say, well, it would technically have to be separate for, like...
Castle.
You could do the arrows in one turn, and then the next turn it would be, like, the poison, right? Like, it would be...
Oh, fuck that, then.
Yeah.
I'll save them for later, anyway. It's probably going to be a bigger fight, anyway.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, well... Now I gotta get the stuff actually going. Alright, so...
Does the coconut roll into initiative?
No, the coconut is
yeah, it had to...
Is an artistic representation.
Roll a D100. If the coconut rolls like 30 or something, it'll hit someone on the head.
I mean, that coconut already got a surprise round, so...
Yeah.
Right.
Give me a second here. Yeah, let me roll these. Let me roll these dudes into initiative here. That's the centaurs. Here's this one, and all right. So, as the combat begins, you guys basically tried to huddle. You guys basically tried to huddle around quickly to warp out of here. Didn't work. Then Adau gets hit on the head with the coconut, and the centaurs will start to charge in.
Oh, okay. Does that mean the genie's already pre-summoned?
Yeah, I guess it would be.
The genie is here.
Yeah, the genie. Let me get the genie out.
Yeah, with Adau's like dying breath under the coconut.
Genie. Where's the genie? Oh, there it is. I forgot his name is John.
Whenever I picture Genie the Genie, does anybody else remember the boss you fight in Final Fantasy VIII at the radio tower at the very beginning of the game?
I never played Final Fantasy VIII. I never played any Final Fantasy, actually, but... Britsha, if you want to open that sheet and roll him into initiative as well, that works.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, technically, I think he has his own turn, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a whole ass character.
Mm-hmm.
How do I roll him into initiative?
You just click on him and then do that. Mm-hmm. All right. So, so the centaurs will be the first to go, and they will start charging in. They have quite a bit of movement speed, and so they're going to be able to charge over to you guys. This one is going to charge at Talvo. Actually, 2 of them are going to charge at Talvo. One of them is going to charge at Helios, and one of them is going to charge at Bree. Each of them has a lance that they lower down and couch, and they are going to just try to go thunk and impale you with their pikes. Yeah, it's not a lance, it's a pike, technically. There's a difference, actually, but... okay.
Yeah, one's a fish.
Doesn't matter, it's going to fucking hurt.
So, let's start from left to right. The first one attacking at Bree.
I bet it's really gonna hurt because your guardian's not 5 feet closer to you.
Well, no, as long as it's within 60 feet. Oh, you're saying because it can't parry for him?
No, the shield's 5 feet.
Yeah, but well, I think it has to be within 5 feet of the attacker, right? I don't remember how.
No, it's 5 feet of the person that's shielding.
Okay, I guess because it just like goes like whoosh, and like puts its arm out in front of you of Helios. That makes sense. We'll say it can be there. That's fine. It would be next to Helios. Anyways, 22 that hits Britsha, right? Bree that gets okay, yeah. So you're gonna take Bree's gonna take this damage, but also because it is a charge, You're gonna take an extra 3d6 with that. So you actually take 23 damage.
That's
Takes half that.
Yeah, and that's and then it is halved, so you take 11. Then the centaur.
Keeping the genie here is concentration, right?
Yeah, I was just double checking that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a concentration check needed.
Should I roll it now?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Jesus,
Constitution save. Oh. Uh-oh.
But you have advantage? I thought you were a warcaster.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you would have advantage from that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just roll again.
I forgot you had that too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 30.
Yep.
Let's go. TSM rules lowering turn 1, action 1.
So go ahead and roll again, and we'll take the higher one. That's enough, yeah. DC was only 10, so okay, so you keep the genie here. However, then the centaur takes its hooves and kind of like rears back and like goes. Its front hooves will try to smack you in the face. Okay, it misses. Next up, Helios, the one that charges in at you. Yeah, and it misses. Then it will also do its hooves.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I have the funny. So I have this.
Okay.
Which puts me at 21 exactly, but the Shield Guardian is there, so it's actually 23.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The shield, so keep in mind that shield ability that the Shield Guardian uses is not just a passive ability. It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh. So it can only do that once per round. Just keep that in mind. Like, if something else worse hits you, then you're fucked now.
I think a giant horse stepping on me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you still have your shield spell. That lasts a full round. So,
wait,
anyways.
but doesn't Shield also use a reaction?
Yeah, but that's his. So that's Helios's reaction. But then the Shield Guardian uses its reaction too. Yeah. Yep. So yeah,
so the Shield Guardian for
this
all
is
of,
good that
hours.
Helios has this because Helios is always good to hit. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
That's why I said he should take it.
Yeah,
Helios, you need to like put Das in a harness to the thing so you can just ride around on it.
I mean, realistically, it can carry him places if he wants it to. It's strong.
Hold on. Smart.
So, anyways, it misses with both of its attacks for the second one because of your magic and your Shield Guardian. Next up, Talvo. Yeah. Talvo, you have 2 coming at you. Here's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
With its hooves down. Okay, wow.
Wow.
Bruh.
Plot armor.
These guys suck, man.
Damn.
I like to think that Talvo is just like taking his rapier and just going yoink yoink and like just like probably mocking them the whole time too. Yeah, they suck. Wow. Hingwis, it's your turn. You saw your group get attacked. You were kind of like behind, the front line. What are you gonna do?
We're doing this. I wasn't on board with the fight because we're just gonna get returned back to life, but I guess we're doing this. So, hang on. How can I most like accurately do this thing?
I would like it if you didn't leave 5 feet of me, if you can. But if you have to, you have to.
I don't have to, but it would be really funny what I could do here.
Well, is it as funny as me getting sneak attack?
Do you? Oh,
actually,
I see.
That looks pretty funny. That looks pretty funny.
That does look pretty funny, but that's not what I was going to do. But I will be getting you sneak attack regardless because I'll be pulling one of them away from you.
Okay.
Okay. So, where is it? I just was looking at it. Person. God damn it, there's so much shit in here. Why did I fucking multi-class like this? God damn. Okay. Bonus action. Okay. So, I'm going to bonus action become large.
Okay. You engorge yourself. Got it.
Yarp. And then I'm going to, as a main action, cast haste on myself.
Okay.
Which I need to go ahead and bring the dark.
Doubles your movement speed, +2 to AC, and you have another action now that can be used for a few things.
Yes. So I'm going to like fly, hover, like kind of over Talvo like this.
Yeah.
Well, he's grappled. Does that? No, wait. I can still move a bunch. So then I'll grapple the guy.
Okay.
So I need to make an athletics check. With
Yep.
advantage
You're gonna try to grapple the centaur here.
Yes, that exact one right there.
Okay.
That guy gets very.
Wow, he actually rolled well, but like
He rolled really well.
He rolled really well for a centaur, but yeah, unfortunately for him, Hingwis has otherworldly strength at this point. So, yeah, like no kidding, 38 strength. Like that's like beyond the level of almost like 99.99% of mortal creatures, right? Like,
Jesus.
so you just like lift up this centaur like he's nothing, like effortless, and he's like, "Oh god!" Like he would probably like curse and like start shouting curse words in Sylvan.
Just throw him over my shoulder.
Probably just saw the amethyst on the centaur's armor. I'm like, I want that.
And then I use my bonus, my main, and my second main. So I'll just move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Okay, so
you probably use like 10 feet to go up and over, but yeah, you have like 10 less than your
so 50.
speed.
So I can move like
90 feet more. I guess.
Oh yeah, my move speed is fucking doubled. Okay, so I have 120. And I moved 10, so I have 110 left.
Yeah, but it would be half.
So then I just go, so I go straight up 55 feet.
Yeah. Holding the centaur too. So you guys are now 55 feet up in the air.
Yep. We're chilling. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's happy. He's loving it.
The funny thing is you can release him at any time. Like, it doesn't.
I can release him at any time I want.
Can I take an attack of opportunity as he moves away from me?
Because he didn't choose
to
move.
Sadly. Yeah.
You can do that if they choose to move or if they're compelled to move magically, but like not if they're like pushed out by an effect or something, right? So,
but being compelled to move is not considered an inherently suicidal action. Interesting. But so yes, so that is actually all for my turn. The sillies will commence next turn.
Okay.
But yeah, whoever's next, have fun.
Yeah. So T-Seb, Talvo is now. This one is here, but he's 55 feet up in the air. So this one is the one that's next to you on the ground still. Okay, I'll put this little.
Well.
Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, we'll put this little wing icon. You know, he's up there. He's not flying, but he's being forced to fly high by.
Hey, buddy. I hope you don't have a fear of heights.
I don't need this for sneak attack, but I will do it to put myself between Guthret and Adau.
Okay.
Because I'm a good teammate, even though I talk mad shit.
Okay. You're in this
I'll just swing on this guy.
Yeah, these centaurs, just like the token you see there, they don't have any armor or anything. Like, they're literally they're bareback, you know?
Wouldn't have put it that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're bare skin, everything's showing. You ever think of the fact that, like, obviously they got the horse parts, right? But, like, what if they had, like, what if their waist went down enough so that they also had, like, what if they had two dicks, is what I'm saying. One of each type, you know? Anyways, you do hit,
I still think you should bring in the man.
I hate the man.
Talvo, you hit.
God dang.
That's enough to visibly wound this guy immediately. He's not dead, but he's close to it.
Pussy.
Oh shit.
What else can I do?
No, I'm fucking
that was my bad.
Actually, that was a booming blade.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Fair. That makes sense.
God dang.
So, yeah. I'm still, like, I've had, like, 2 combats with this as a thing I can do.
Yeah, you're good.
So, he takes another 2d8 right now and more if he moves. So,
okay, roll that on top as well, then. Bro, what has happened? Why is it's not letting me edit this shit? Yeah, that's enough to kill it outright. So yeah, the booming blade was enough extra damage where, as the like little mini boom goes boom, you just see this thing just going, and it's just
Well, we had flavored this as like it's like a injuring cut that if he were to move right away, it would like tear open or whatever. So it's just like a really good stab.
Yeah, you basically just stab right to the heart, and the centaur just collapses dead.
He died instantly, just like that, on God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Centaurs are like they're big and tough, and these ones are like warriors, but they're not like supernaturally strong or anything.
Well, in that case, since he just fucking died, maybe I'll move a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's no other enemies around. This one's 55 feet up. It's not like he can stop you.
Yeah, he ain't doing much.
Yeah, maybe I'll come. Yeah, let's go over here.
Okay.
Was that
Help my boys flank.
All right, sounds good.
Talvo, I just want to remind you of the.
Yeah. No, I forgot.
My plan. Perhaps you don't want to stand right there.
Good point.
Although every enemy goes before me, so it's just fucked anyway. Cause
no, these centaurs are already moved.
Yeah.
These centaurs are all already moved.
Those ones have.
Yeah.
But it's going to be this guy's turn next, the orc warrior.
Yeah, I saw your line.
What? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Hey, there you go. See, Talvo's got your back. That works perfectly. Yeah. Because this guy, this orc, he is very clearly like a skilled fighter. And he saw Talvo just take this guy with one single thrust of his rapier. And this guy, Vinny,
and I have just spent like the last 10 minutes antagonizing this guy.
Vinny the orc will charge forward. He's just enough movement to make it up to you, and he's dual wielding 2 long swords. And he just goes, "Ah!" and just starts flailing around like a whirlwind of blades. He'll make 3 attacks at you, Talvo.
No, we're saying I didn't do anything for you, Helios.
Thank you.
Alright, that one, I'm gonna silvery barbs.
Okay, which one?
The one that would hit me.
Oh, wait, what's your AC? Jesus.
13.
Okay, I thought it was like 19 or 18. Okay, yeah, so he has to reroll it, right?
Yep.
Okay. He misses. So you silvery barbs, and then you also get to give advantage to someone, is that right?
I give... Yeah, advantage.
Okay.
So I'll give that to...
I don't need it.
Yeah, I know you don't need it.
Give it to the coconut.
I'll give it...
True.
Coconut grains. I was thinking, do I give it to the genie?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll give it to the genie.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. So that is this dude's turn, the orc's turn. Next up is the leader of the centaurs. He does have armor on, as you can see there. It's probably not as knightly looking as it is there, but that's the closest I had. He will... Actually, you know what he's going to do? He's actually not even going to get involved with the fight. What he does, or like in melee, he pulls out a longbow and he shoots at Hingwis up in the air.
Ow, rude.
I will say, if he rolls a nat 1, he'll hit his buddy instead.
I gotta say, holding a whole ass centaur has to be some half cover, right? Come on.
No, okay, but here's the thing: is that Hingwis is also big, so he's a bigger target. It kind of balances.
Oh, yeah, that is he is big.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying there is if he goes a nat 1, it will just hit the centaur automatically. No chance to miss that. So
plus, he could just aim for the wings or whatever. That's a pretty good target.
Okay, well, he didn't hit either of you, but he sucks. Jesus.
He's just not good.
So yeah, he just takes out his longbow, does not hit. It's the genie's turn now.
What shall the genie?
What do you think the genie's gonna do, Britsha?
How does the genie's thing work?
I was thinking of using this create whirlwind.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. Create whirlwind, a 5-foot radius, 30-foot tall cylinder. Okay, yeah.
Because if you use that on these 2 centaurs here, then if they fail it and they're restrained, then Helios can walk away and not get whacked by that centaur in front of him.
Okay. So basically, yeah, is that where you're gonna do it? Like right here on these two?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you could hit both of those guys. So they would, yeah, they have to. Yeah, let me actually. Wait, I can find.
Well, actually, either like those two or those two.
Okay, here we go. I'm using the thing where it'll let me. Oh, what? It's not loading for me. Why is it not loading? Is it loading for you guys?
Is what loading? The white square?
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's
It's
a
just an
Yu-Gi-Oh card. I was trying to. Okay, what about this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a.
There we go.
Okay, so this whirlwind is.
Art shit.
Yeah, this whirlwind is right there, and it will. The whirlwind.
I want to put it in between these two instead.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Let me. Yeah. So it goes like right there, and now they both have to succeed on a DC 18 strength saving throw. Sheesh. Okay.
Jeebus.
Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah, he failed. And the centaur. Why did I close the centaur sheet?
You don't need it.
Yeah. that
Also
fails.
fails. So they both are just kind of like held in place by wind and like are just getting knocked around by it. So they are both restrained. I'm gonna make it a little smaller though so we can see. Oh shit. Anyways though, so yeah, so they those guys are restrained.
If the genie moves, then he takes an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's
I
got a
mean,
lot of
he like
HP, so-
leaves. Like he could just walk. He could walk around the centaur if he wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna
Give you-
walk over
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circle around. Yeah. Sure thing. All right. There you go. Nice. Hi, Helios. Your turn.
Okay. So let me see. Who can I walk around? Just this guy?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like,
Okay, so
keep in mind
this
that both
guy's
the guys
still-
next to you are restrained, so they both would have disadvantage on attacks against you.
okay, now this is a rather unfortunate position for the genie for the next idea.
Oh,
So
Hey, in the worst
Nice.
case scenario, he gets sent to a different. He gets sent to a different
dimension,
plane,
then we
you
just bring him
brings it
back, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
bring shit back.
Yeah.
That would definitely
Yeah, I
hit all. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to do it without hitting the genie too.
Yeah. Whoopsie. Okay. So I can walk away from this guy, enter this guy's area, but I'm staying in his area by being like here.
Yeah, you would take 2 attacks opportunity, but again, they both have disadvantage. So
Yeah.
okay, so you're gonna take the risk.
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
I think I can.
They will both attack you. First off, the pike attack, yeah, misses. That's fair. And then the long sword attack from the other guy also misses. The disadvantage
Yippee.
helping you out there.
I think neither would have hit. So anyway, yippee.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they
Yeah.
would have because shield goes to the. Is it a full round?
It
or is it
expired
the
at
turn?
the start of this turn.
Okay.
So it's like whenever you
Whatever.
activate it, it then is active until your start of your next turn.
So you get the most out of using it immediately after your turn.
Yeah, well, or even on
Oh.
your turn.
Yeah.
Like you could use it like if you use it during like this turn, for instance, then it would last until your next turn, a whole round, right? So.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then you already know what we're about.
Hi.
Start
Oh boy.
So, yeah, you don't even need to measure out. It's it definitely hits them all. So you just go, boom, and the prismatic spray starts bursting forth. Hello, Duncan. You can go ahead and roll into initiative when you have
It actually
action.
hits Duncan because he rolled into the combat after.
Yeah, I roll in my sleep, so
Yeah. That's why you can't sleep on bunk beds anymore.
yeah, I never fell off, luckily.
Oh, where did this one go? Oh, there we go. All right, let me get the. I gotta get the cameras fixed though. In any case.
Wow.
Well, hey, that means you can still
We're
go
not
this
there yet,
round.
so.
Yeah. So if anything, that's not bad.
Still turn 1.
Give me a moment here.
Why does the Amogus have a beard?
Gonna.
It's called shading.
Yeah, it's.
I know that, but it looks like a beard.
It does.
Um.
Do we have an ally action this turn? Yeah, we did. What happened?
No, I don't. I'm not giving you guys ally actions in a combat like this.
What?
We don't have any valuable allies.
Well,
So
you
only,
do.
only Jordy.
Yeah, you also
So?
don't. Yeah, you don't have any allies with you, really.
We have Jordy.
We have Jordy.
Oh, the coconut's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but like he's too distracted by. He actually is already hitting on the hot water lady. He's actually been a player. Anyways, okay, so
Talvo did get it from somewhere.
okay, so the
Did you roll again and get that?
the what?
Yep.
So we will go ahead and have the well, we gotta. God. So the prismatic spray, you did here. Can you cast it so we can see the results?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll go one by one. Let's do the normal centaurs first. So starting with this centaur here, go and roll a d8. Okay. The
You're
first.
welcome. Let's keep the one streak going.
Oh wow.
Let's keep the one streak
Yeah.
going.
Huge.
So the first centaur just takes, what is it, for on fire?
4 in
Yeah.
a row.
So this one just takes a bunch of fire damage. He's visibly wounded. Next one fails as well. Go ahead and roll the d8. The 3. What is 3? It's another damage one, right? Yellow. Lightning damage, alright? So the second centaur here.
Copied the wrong thing.
And actually, technically, should have had disadvantage.
Lightning.
But it didn't matter. Okay, it is also visibly wounded. Third one. Actually, wait, no. This one doesn't get hit. He's way up in the air. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Uh.
I mean,
Huh?
no.
Yeah,
Angle's too
Hingwis
high.
is holding him 55 feet up in the air.
Oh.
This orc here. Let's do the orc next. Orc would have disadvantage on his saving throw. And he still succeeds! Oh shit. Okay, well roll the d8 because he'll still take something. Potentially. Oh wait, 7?
Oh, that's the one that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that one doesn't do anything.
Fuck.
Yeah, he did the one, like, he got, like, one of the ones where it doesn't do anything. So he's actually, orc is not affected at all. Let's do the genie now.
What do I need to roll?
Dexterity. Yeah.
Okay.
It would just
Can
be a
I
dex-
inspire him?
Oh, it
Never mind.
succeeded! Nice. 5 is blue, which is cold damage, but he takes half, so. And actually, no, I'm assuming genie's.
Does this make him angry at me?
No, he said like he can handle it.
Yeah. So he takes only 12 damage, not that bad. Like, I mean, he's got literally. Actually, I don't know if you guys could. The rest of you can see his HP, but he has 180 HP. Here, I'll make it so you guys. Or no, 160. Sorry.
Yeah.
There, I made it so you guys can see now. He's got a fuck ton of HP.
Does that count as a summon for Bree's like summoner abilities?
No,
Yeah.
well,
I have.
it's because
this
it
is
only
concentration.
applies to Fae and beasts.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
And now the
But-
leader. Oh yeah, sorry. What?
He'd also have to roll for concentration, wouldn't he, for the whirlwind?
Is it an ability like that?
It says
Oh, it
as if
does.
it's
As
casting
if-
on a spell.
Yeah, it says it. Yeah. So you will. You're right. It's just DC 10, but yeah, Constitute. Okay, yeah, he's fine.
Nice.
And now for the Centaur leader dude. He will also.
Yes.
Okay, and he fails. Uh-oh.
That's the blind one, right?
Oh, this is the teleport one.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to him.
Okay, so
He's
he
a
is.
pop out in our town. No.
So he's blinded. So this guy is blinded, and then if he fails again at a wisdom saving throw next time, then he gets yeeted. So just remind me at the start of his. Wait, is it his next turn? No, your next turn. So Helios' next turn. So remember that, Helios. Are you gonna curse at him too?
Yes.
You're basically
he goes before me.
Well, no, it's on your turn.
Four
Oh yeah.
home, 0 lives!
Yeah, it's before the start of my next turn. He goes before me, so it will count against him, right?
It would go against. It's a boat.
So
well,
when wait, hold on.
Oh
wait, no. When does?
It's from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn. Yeah, so it wouldn't work. Yeah.
So does he roll the second time to be teleported?
Yeah, but it's
vanished?
on your turn though. So
fuck.
That's why it wouldn't work. Because
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I saved for conversion.
In any case, yeah. So he's blinded for now, so he doesn't even have a way of like charging in really. So.
Give me a second.
All right. Well, there you go. That sounds pretty good.
Okay, so I used shield before this. That like reset for me, right?
Yeah.
So how does like preparing a reaction work? Can I be like, I see him?
I mean,
no, I can't. I see him fail as kind of metagaming.
Well, you wouldn't. What do you mean? Like you wouldn't prepare a reaction?
I was thinking like, can I prepare to insult him? But I don't think that would work.
No, I mean, talking is a free action. You can just do that whenever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unsettling words prepared.
Oh no, that's it's a bonus action. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you wouldn't be able to do that.
These guys are falling over. It's fine.
Yeah. All right.
For
Bree,
now.
it's your turn, Bree.
So is it this guy that's blinded?
Yeah, he's blinded.
Okay.
And these ones are being held by wind. This one's being held 55 feet in the air.
Yeah.
What's the maximum for 20d6? But is that 200 feet?
Yeah, 200 feet. It's for every 10 it goes up by one.
Okay.
So right now it'd be 5d6.
I'll just primal savagery against the one that's next to me.
Okay. Yep. And you're flanking, so you get +2. Yeah, go ahead and just absolutely that's it. They don't have any armor on, like I said. Alright, roll your damage. Okay. It's actually not enough to kill, but almost. This guy's barely hanging on to life. Mm-hmm. Is that all?
I'll also join. Wait. This is flanking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just stay here then.
Okay, sounds good.
Totem, maybe?
I don't feel like we need
actually,
it.
maybe hang on to it.
Yeah.
Hang on to it.
Yeah.
Actually.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was like, you guys are doing pretty well on this. These guys.
Yeah.
The shield guardian can go. So Helios, you can shout out an order for it to do. Keep in mind, these guys are restrained, so you have advantage on them.
I tell him to punch this guy.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. You can move over, and then you can roll it on your sheet. There you go. Absolutely, that's a hit for the 16. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I know how this works.
No, you just click in the chat on where it says, click on the word attack. In the chat. Yeah, there you go. And that is enough to kill it. You only need 2 HP. So this one...
Hey, this will walk up, clobber him, and he falls over.
Exactly, yeah. The center was already hit a bunch, and so the shield guardian just has a massive metal fist go, boom, and the centaur, you hear like a crack of its skull, and it just collapses.
Oh. God is on our side.
And then the second attack would have been at like the next one. Oh, actually, wait. If it would have done the second attack at a different one, it would have had advantage because this guy's restrained. So you can roll one more to see if the second one would have hit. Yeah, it would have actually. So yeah. So roll your damage on the other centaur. Okay. That one is also visibly wounded, but it is still alive. All right. Adau, you got hit on the head by a coconut. But now you come to dazed, a little dazed. The massive, 10-foot wide coconut sitting next to you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but then
I'm gonna curse this tree, so it dies and never bears fruit again.
I wouldn't do that, man. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things I wouldn't do around Bree. Cursing a tree is probably one of the big ones I wouldn't fuck with.
She will attack you with her minions for fun, mind you.
Yeah, this is a
known last combat.
Yeah. So, that's true.
Yeah, unless you kill that tree's like an attack of opportunity on you when you try to.
I don't have an axe. What am I going to do? Stab it?
Oh, yeah, I have an axe.
Yeah, he attacks the tree, drops another coconut from
I
the
stand.
jostling.
I walk. I stumble, rather. I'm assuming because he's dead, I can stand in his
Yeah, it's
square.
fine. You just like jump over
Rose
his corpse.
Skull has a permanent dent in it now.
Mm-hmm.
You take an attack of opportunity from the coconut.
Okay. Yeah, the tree drops another coconut on my head as I try to leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a dex save.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this one's 55 feet in the air, so...
Oh. Then I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
For a second.
And so is Hingwis.
Well,
Yeah.
and then in that case...
You might not want to be underneath.
Yeah. I forgot about that. But I have, Oh! We're right next to a beach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna control some water.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like... Oh god, that's such a terrible way to read that. I'm gonna look it up.
So bad.
It's like reading a fucking Reddit comment from a Zoomer.
Right?
Paragraph is.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I guess it would be the flood part.
Yeah.
It would basically
I could do well, it doesn't, it's not flowing, so it would be, choose from any of the following effects. You can't choose something else. That's weird. So yeah, flood. I would like to flood, from, well, the genie can fly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
So it's 100-foot area. Yeah, it just could crash over that whole area. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You just make a big wave that goes 20-foot tall wave, and a huge or smaller vehicle. Okay, wait, no, that's not it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, does it do any damage even? Hold on. Or does
no,
it
but it doesn't say it does. Only Whirlpool does. But I'm guessing it will move them away.
Yeah.
But they're centaurs. This was a stupid idea. I'm dazed and confused. So,
I like it anyways though. So that everything, including the genie, will get pushed that way. What we're going to improvise, and we're going to say that instead of because these guys are being held by the whirlwind and stuff, and this guy's going to fight beat up in the air, I'm just going to make them do a strength saving throw against your DC, and if they fail, they're going to basically just get knocked around into each other in the whirlwind even more. So,
okay.
And we'll figure out a damage number. So let's see.
Well,
yeah.
If they're underwater in a whirlwind, can we give it the whirlpool effect?
That's a good question, actually.
I'll allow it. It basically creates a makeshift whirlwind of water, a water spout. I like that. Well, let's do it that way. It's going to make a water spout. And we're just going to have them do the strength saving throw and then the damage from that. And I guess it will just sit there, in the water spout, as long as the whirlwind's there.
It's still going, yeah.
Alright, so strength saving throw from the centaur and from the orc. They both fail, so they take the, 288 or something like that?
Yeah, 2d8, looks like.
Okay. So they're both just whipped around. I'm going to say the genie is not affected, because basically you would just pull a big chunk of water into the whirlwind, and now it's there making a water spout.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm helping so much.
Yeah,
6 damage.
The centaur here is almost dead, but you just see him get smacked by water, and he's like, oh.
So he'll still get moved away, right? Just he won't take any damage.
One? Yeah, that's fine. He would get pushed. How far would he get pushed, I guess?
What is 100 feet from... Is it 100 feet?
Oh, God, yeah. I guess it would be from the edge of the water or something.
Yeah, so it would be this way.
He'd get pushed to the Among Us, basically.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
He's also blind, so he does not know this much.
He just hears water rushing. He's like, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, he just gets, absolutely just pushed. I'm gonna actually make him do a strength saving throw as well. Oh god, yeah. He gets literally because he doesn't have any way of knowing like where it is. He's completely disoriented. He's just gonna fall over, and he's now prone as well.
Oh, huge.
He's not like he doesn't restrain, but he's prone. He gets knocked prone. Alright, it's the Centaur Warrior's turn at the top of initiative. This one is being restrained and is like almost dead. Honestly, I think he's gonna try to break free of the whirlwind. Can he even do that though? The whirlwind. Let's see. Yeah, they can use their action to try to. Oh god, it's a
DC 18 strength save to get out.
Bruh. Yeah, he fails. So and that wastes his turn. He's just like, ah. The other one is 55 feet up in the air, and it's just gonna start stabbing at you with its pike, Hingwis.
Ow! Back.
13, and then it swings out with its hooves, and it misses. Man, these guys suck.
You yelled ow, like you actually got hurt.
So,
plus Bozo.
They do basically nothing. Hingwis, your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, wait, hang on. I have to measure a thing. That's in the line. Okay, so if I'm here, how? Okay, perfect. Okay, that's within 55. All right. So I want to, carrying this guy, move, because I can move like 55 feet up and like diagonally-ish, right? Yeah. So he's like,
well, you
40...
are 120 feet. You go 60 feet diagonal up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you'll now
I can do 60,
you'll now be 115 feet above this guy.
Yes, and I have that guy with me.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Yes. Okay. So I don't need to hold that guy anymore. So I'm just gonna let him go.
Okay. You're just gonna literally drop him onto the other one. Okay.
Yep. I could just drop him straight onto the other one. That's really funny. You're right. I'm doing that.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't think the one on the ground technically takes any damage, but the other one definitely
they should.
The way I normally do it is that it
does.
We've
done this before.
Yeah.
It does damage to both?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, falling damage is...
I would say, I think it's gonna... Oh god, well no, yeah, it's gonna do the full amount to both. So it'd be 11d6 damage to both of them.
That's what happened. I pile drove a guy, the Black Wolf, into the ground off the castle.
That's right, yeah.
From like 10,000
I also
feet.
jumped up.
Oh my god.
I also jumped off the castle onto an elemental once, too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So yeah, they both just like... there's a horrendous noise and like as it just goes like, and they're both still alive, but it's not pretty.
Okay, cool. So I'm
technically this one would like fall off to the side afterwards because they can't be in the same spot.
Right, but he's just like, my god, my fucking everything, Jesus Christ! And so I'm here so that I could drop him onto that one. Okay, so can I like fall and catch myself to like move without using movement action?
Free fall?
Yeah, and then catch myself and use like 5 feet of movement to catch myself? Or is that like too gamey?
The way I would say, I'll allow it if you make a strength saving throw at the end, and if you fail the strength saving throw, you like crash to the ground because you misjudge the height.
I like that. I'm down with that.
Wait, what are you doing?
The damage. He's doing a free fall. Like he's just going into a free fall.
Oh, just to land on them?
I want to maximize how much movement I get, so I'm just going to free fall.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Advantage on strength saves. Let's fucking go.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to kind of like just go. You spread out your wings and go, whoosh, and then land, or you basically just hover right at the right at ground level.
Right in front of this poor goober right here,
who's prone and
so I move and let go.
He's prone and blind and just had a whole centaur dropped on him. he's not having a good time.
Yeah, no. Well, he's about to have a mildly worse time.
Does restraint take an action, or can you just do that?
No, it just you just do it.
Letting go is a free action.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a main action to capture this goober.
Like you grab him.
Yeah,
this is the first time we've seen Hingwis's plan in action.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been able to do what this character is designed to do.
You beat him, obviously, yeah.
Yup. So then I want to move I want to. Okay, so I use my normal move action. So I'll use my secondary main action from haste to move upwards again, 60 feet.
Yeah.
And then I'll use my rogue bonus action movement thing to move up another 60 feet, so I'm 120 feet up in the air. And then I'm gonna let go of him onto this guy.
Drop him onto the other one. Oh my god!
Yeah.
So you drop the one, then you take the other one and drop him. He's screaming out
in 6 seconds.
He screams out curses in Elvish and Sylvan and every other language that he knows, I feel like Hingwis would have a little bit of like remorse or like a sympathy for this guy, and then he's like, yeah, whatever.
I feel bad, but like I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? Like he's just gonna keep stabbing me if I don't.
Roll
so let me quickly hit him with a 14.
The one on the ground is just, you hear it like, for those of you on the ground, you're actually closer than Hingwis is, so you all hear a crunch as the one on the ground is killed by the impact. The crazy part is that the leader guy is still alive, not by much, but he's like, he kind of just like limps off of the body and like rolls over, and he's still blind, still prone.
He's still prone!
Yeah, because he just flops over to the side, and he's just like screaming in pain. It's just kind of brutal.
Oh, man, I love this build. It's so stupid. Alright, yeah, that's my turn. Y'all have fun.
Okay. Alright, wow. Jeez. Talvo, what do you... Dude, Talvo, you witnessed all this happen, like...
I'm just gonna look at the orc. Like, things are not looking your way today, buddy. And I'll just swing on him.
He responds to you, actually, and he says, you have no idea the power that Kaisiax has granted us. And you just...
Well, it wasn't white.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yep. And you have sneak attack from the Shield Guardian. Oh, actually, you have advantage. Roll just in case you get a crit.
Oh.
Because he's restrained by the...
Please, instant death. Please, instant death. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just the normal hit. But that's 51 damage. And he is... visibly wounded. But he's alive.
Then... I'm gonna move.
Yeah. Here. He doesn't even have his reaction back because it hasn't even been his turn since
he
used it.
I get a free...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it doesn't even. That's right. Yeah, so it wouldn't even matter. Yeah.
And then do I want to use my bonus action for anything? I don't think I need to hide or anything.
Good. Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to
under the sand real
15
quick.
feet. I run 15 feet this way and then pump 15 feet back.
You like draw a little dick in the sand with it, like.
No.
Yeah. It's now the orc's turn, and he's not in a good spot for sure. But you see, as he's getting like just rocked around inside of this whirlwind with water in it too, this water spout, you see him just like clasp his hands together in a prayer. And he says, and then he shouts out and he says, "May the power of Kaisiax bring forth a servitor of reality." And as he does so, there's like almost like a boom, like a bong sound that goes off, and then you look up and like in the sky, the crystal faceted sky, there's like almost like a crack that appears in in the top of it, and then you see like a beam of light shoot from that point and hit the ground right here in front of you guys. And it literally is it's a blinding light where you literally can't even you have to literally shield your eyes. And when it finally subsides, you see a very strange thing. There are really no words to describe it. It looks like this. There's a token of it. It almost looks like a metallic golem entity, but it floats there, hovering. And
some Axiom Verge type shit.
Tendrils of like just some matter are spreading out from it, and it looks like a clockwork mechanism, but it has these glowing lights that you can see here that are just kind of like, there's no eye or anything, just these glowing lights. And then it speaks, although it doesn't really speak, it just exudes thought. Although it's not really even, like, you basically are all instantly connected to this thing, and it's not really so much of a conscious, like, speech in your heads as much as just you understand this thing's purpose. And it conveys to you, I am the servitor of fate. I see your fate. You each hear this in your heads. And it will roll into initiative. I need to.
Wait, I need to ask it what my fate
technically,
is.
I don't have a. I'm just gonna roll with the centaur sheet and then edit it. It would have. Does that have the same amount as the centaur? One less. Okay. And you feel this, like, just this weighing presence. That it's an unnatural presence for sure. And you're all probably a little unsettled by this. In any case, oh god, it doesn't get to go for a while. It literally rolled like the, yeah. Well, give me a second here. Hold on. I'm just looking over something as I'm reading this off of a sheet in this book. So the that is it for that thing, and that was this guy's turn, is summoning this thing, summoning fate, an avatar of fate. The leader of the centaurs, he's fucked.
He's so fucked.
He would honestly, I guess he would honestly try to. Well, okay, Hingwis is 120 feet up in the air. He can't do anything there. He had his bow out. He's literally just gonna get up and, like, just flail around. Like, he's gonna get up off the ground, but then he's gonna, like, charge. You know what? I'm gonna roll a d8 and we're gonna see what direction he charges. Starting at 12 o'clock and going clockwise. So 6 would be 1, 2, 3,
right?
4. I guess down diagonal. I don't know. Yeah. He would go this way and just, like, charge over here.
He could have just rolled a d12.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, in any case, he just rolls that way, or runs that way, charges. Like, he drops his bow, pulls out his pike, and just does nothing. Basically, he just charges.
He's just running into the ocean.
Does he have to? Did he? I think you should have to roll it to see if he runs into a tree.
Okay,
He did just run through a tree.
Here, we'll roll a d4, and if he rolls a 1, oh god, he charges and hits a tree with it. Actually, he misses with the pike and then just runs into the tree, dealing 1d6 damage. You know what? Helios, I'll let you roll since you're the one who caused the blindness. Roll d6.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's using the pike as like a white stick. He's just nothing in front of him as he runs.
He had exactly 4 HP left. So he literally goes foom, and just like his human torso part slams into a tree, and he just collapses, like, dead or functionally out of combat at the very least. Like,
There's
just
a coconut fall on him.
he flops down to the ground, and then a coconut goes thunk and finishes him off.
The trees on this beach are truly a third party to both sides.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the genie's turn now.
Holy shit.
He can still do stuff while the whirlwind's going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll have him attack. Yeah, I'll get rid of the centaur.
Okay.
I'll do the multi-attack where you can do 3 of these.
Yeah, you just do one at a time to see if... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Scimitar attacks, absolutely.
So do I just roll it 3 times?
Yeah, we'll just do one at a time, and then, because, like... Okay. Yeah, that one hits already, so...
Nice.
Alright. Well, so, yeah, so just, so then you just hit the... If you click attack on the... Yeah. So the
do
first
the damage in case it kills him.
The first one is enough to kill this guy outright.
Oh, okay.
So then you still have 2 more, is what I say, yeah.
Can I move in the middle of that then?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, nice. I'll go to the orc then.
Okay.
Can I stand on his body then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And yeah, so now roll
again then.
Yeah, actually roll with advantage too.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's being held. And okay, yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
Okay. And the crackling lightning sword or thunder sword of the genie hits, and then you still have 1 more.
Nice. Is this also an advantage?
Mm-hmm. Yep, because he's still being held by the whirlwind. Yeah, absolutely, it's a hit.
Thunder and the lightning.
The orc is alive, but he's pretty close to death.
What? Is he? Would the genie now be standing in the whirlwind though?
I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but I mean, he could have also gone around probably. Because he has enough movement.
Any creature but the genie that enters the world.
Oh yeah, okay, he's fine then. Yeah,
so he's fine.
Yeah, he's not affected. Okay, I thought that might be the case actually. All right. There you go. Helios, it's your turn. There is this thing that apparently is fate itself.
Oh, I've run into him a few times. I'm lucky.
He's so lucky.
I mean, I could just, fucking Bind Blast him and see what happens. It'd be funny, right?
Okay.
I know what I'm really gonna do.
Okay, so you do the
and I'm
Biden...
I'm gonna insult him.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. You do that. Give me a moment here. Give me a second here.
So then you roll your bard die, right?
Yeah, if...
yeah.
it rolls whenever, it's next saving throw or whatever, so yeah.
Yeah, he will do a,
Oh!
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have... It doesn't actually have that much intelligence. It was pretty well, but then -7 means that it's
that was
fucked.
enough to do it, yeah.
That counted!
So it takes the Bite and Blast, absolutely. You go ahead and roll your damage there. 76 psychic damage. And because he fails, normally it would be incapacitated. However, it does not seem to have that effect on this thing.
Uh-oh, I thought that was going to get a different direction.
And then it kind of turns its front end with this little light fixture towards you, Helios. And it doesn't really speak so much as transmit a meaning to you, and it says, "Reading your fate." Is that how you do, Helios?
That's it?
Yeah.
Bree just goes reading.
Yeah, it's studying you right now.
Rerouting.
Yeah, okay. Let him name much up here. Go ahead.
Bree, it's your turn. What is Bree gonna do?
Yes, doggo.
What's Bree up to?
What is Bree?
I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
Further away from this thing.
Is Bree freaked out?
But also, while I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm very interested in what it will do.
Okay.
Bree wants. Bree hears like. Does Bree hear the readme thing? Or like
none of you would have heard that in your head. Yeah, because this is all
okay,
like
then.
this is all like telepathic.
But you did see it turn to look at Helios.
Yeah, you see it studying
next
him.
to him.
Actually, I want to see if it turns to me as well. Like if I, so I'm gonna run in like a different direction.
Okay.
And see if it follows me if I attack it, because I'm gonna do Ice Storm.
Okay. Sounds good. You do see that one of the other again, they're not really eyes, but light fixtures does move to look at you when you start doing this. And he will, or it will. It does not have a great dex roll either, huh? Yeah, it fails. So it takes that full damage there as it comes smacking down at it. Yeah. And it just takes it. It doesn't really react in any way when it takes damage. But then it looks at you with one of its other fixtures, Bree, and you do hear in your head, you do get the sense of it saying, in some way saying, "You are being studied for your fate."
Alright. How many fixtures does it have then?
We'll say like 4 or 5, yeah, like kind of spread around on different parts of its metallic-looking body.
And so there's one that's looking at Helios and one looking at me at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. Shield Guardian gets to go now. What do you order to do, Helios?
How far can it walk? 30 feet.
Yeah.
That work's not finished off yet. If you want.
Yeah. I don't think we just punch him.
Okay.
Punch work guy.
Yeah, I mean, you could move like here, and then it would be flanking him too. So, okay. Yeah, those are. Wait, why does it not say his AC? Well, okay, it would be. Yeah, those are both misses. Well, actually, wait, sorry. With flanking,
16 misses.
The first one is a hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, with flanking. So yeah, the shield guardian just moves around and goes boom. Yep, Orc is still alive, still being held by the thing. Okay. I mean, that's all the shield guard can do, really, right?
Yeah, it's all good. You just walk out and punch things.
Adau, it's your turn.
I am curious. I want to see if I can read what this thing is thinking.
Okay. You at a surface level,
you cannot.
At a surface level, you all you see is images of Helios and Bree and the things they've just done, and you see like images, like basically memories of them playing. It actually looks like this thing at a surface level is rewinding through things they've recently done.
Okay.
You see Helios taking a piss, and then
I take 10 psychic damage. No.
You want to dive deeper?
I want to dive deeper and agitate it somehow.
Okay.
I guess that the best thing to do for that is to run up to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna, telepathically say to it,
hey, shit ass.
Hey, shit ass.
It seems robotic. You should beat it a paradox.
True.
They usually find that boring. This statement's a lie. I'm not doing that. Let me think. I have a bonus action. But I can't do it because I just did this. I was gonna shield of faith. But I guess I'll try to probe deeper and run up to it and then just say, hey, why don't you look at my future? Or wait, I don't know about that because it was telepathic.
Well, you do
look at my deeds or something.
Yeah.
It's the arbiter of fate or the servitor of fate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tell me my fate then, if you're so certain.
Aye. Go ahead and it's gonna make a wisdom saving throw, but you're also gonna make an intelligence saving throw at the same time.
That's very bad. That's actually very bad. Okay.
And it rolls. It would be. What is it? Wisdom? Sorry.
It's wisdom for the probe deeper.
Okay. So you immediately start probing into this thing, and you start, and it starts focusing on you, and you see yourself like reflected in it, like it's, you know, you see yourself in its thoughts as it's analyzing you. And it starts rewinding in the course of like a half a second. You see your entire life flash before your eyes, including all the traumatic moments when your city was under siege, watching your neighbors starve around you in the streets as it was under siege for a year. Kids you played with dying before you. All the people you couldn't save when you had no power.
Ow, owie.
And then it keeps playing and playing and it catches back up to the current moment. And then it starts to play your future. But your brain literally can't process it. And that's what the intelligence save is for. And you're gonna take psychic damage. You take 13 psychic damage and then you are repelled out of this state, because your brain literally can't handle this.
Darn heck. Well, yeah. Well, that's my turn. Can't do anything else.
Well, I am.
It was just a delayed headache from the football.
Yeah.
Hingwis, it's your turn. You were up in the air, but now you see this thing that just appeared here.
So it's floating, right?
Yeah, it's floating right above ground, though. Yeah.
Shit, balls even.
Yeah, it does have hover abilities. Clearly, though. Yeah.
Frick.
That's the one thing where your plan doesn't work.
Hey Talvo, can you hit your anti-magic orb real quick? Is what I'll say. Maybe it'll just like turn off. I don't know. And then I'll descend to the ground, because like everyone else is dead, right?
The orc is alive, technically.
The orc is alive. How fucked does he look?
He's pretty fucked, and he's being he's in a water spout, being like held in place and just slapped repeatedly by like bursts of water. Like
it sounds like he's being taken care of. All right. No, yeah, I'll just like land, I guess, and kind of walk. Well, as I go to land, I'll like walk over to the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
you kind of
guys,
light down next to it
here. Yeah.
Okay. Talvo, what do you do?
You should anti-magic it.
I was thinking about that, but if I do that, none of you can hit it with spells.
Yeah. Anti-magic
also,
zones to prevent
30-foot radius. Yeah. It's like a 30-foot radius. He would disappear. Your haste would go away.
That's fine.
No, it's not. You would lose a turn.
Yeah, the left.
Yeah, okay.
What does Talvo want to do
but
here?
Since no one has made a point to yell out about their fate being red from hitting this thing, Talvo's dumbass is just gonna come over here and just hit it.
Okay. Sounds good. As you do so, you're actually the first one to try to actually hit it with an attack. Because Bree just called down an ice storm on it. As you lunge forward, there's a ripple in time space of whoa. Is this going to use a reaction? What is your modifier in your attack roll?
God, is he dying? Hang on, I have to go make sure my dog is
plus 14.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter in this case then. But you instantly are forced to take a 10. Which in this case means you still roll a 24. So, which is enough to hit. But yeah, you don't need to roll. I mean, actually, roll. You can roll so that you can click the button.
Oh, you take a 10 as your attack.
It's forcing you to take. Yeah, it's controlling the fate of your attack basically, and forcing you to take an average roll. with a
You
reaction.
look forward into every timeline, and I hit him with it in every one.
And so like I said, you technically roll. You have to, it makes you roll.
It's actually
24.
cool he did that.
Yeah,
It's cool he did that because I would have rolled lower.
So, you take. You do get an average roll, but a 24 is more than enough to hit it. So it takes it takes a good chunk of damage. Right, that's a booming blade, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. So this thing is now. It's not really wounded per se, but like you do see it kind of like again like time space around it starts like warping in a weird way. This thing clearly can be
20.
hurt in some manner.
Keep sniffing my old.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action. Not a second, just bonus action move back there.
Okay. Yep. Okay. At this point, it is its turn. And all of a sudden, all of you around it see the 5 eyes or like light fixtures on it start to increase in brightness. And then, boom, a pulse of energy emanates out. I need everyone within 60 feet to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Oh,
So that literally hits everyone now.
Gah.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait,
The
I feel like
DC,
I have
I will
items.
say-
wow.
Oh,
Would I have advantage on that?
no, because it's not like a concentration check or anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So just normal. And technically,
Oh, huge.
the orc and the genie and the shield guardian also.
I still take it even though I'm behind this rock.
Yeah, it's like it's not psychic, but it's a pulse of fate energy. And yeah, I guess
No, I
Helios, if
take-
you want to roll a Constitution save, or yeah, it would just be
Good.
if you just click Con or Constitution,
Yeah, it'll just work.
where it says it in the sheet at the top, you just say like click Constitution. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Alright, so the only ones to fail are Hingwis and Adau, actually.
Crazy that.
For everyone else,
Yeah.
everyone will take this much damage or half for those who succeeded. Okay, so 15 damage for all who succeeded, which is actually still enough to kill the orc. He had exactly 15 life. So the orc,
Fuck.
you see the orc who literally summoned this thing here, just go like, and just like, yeah, and it's psychic damage. I don't know if I said that, but it would be psychic
Fucking head
damage.
explodes.
Yeah, so everyone takes
Is it rounded
15.
down
What?
for me? For me, since I take half, is it rounded down?
You take 7. Yeah, well, you
Okay.
take half, and then it gets halved again, so you only take 7. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For those who didn't succeed, aka Adau and Hingwis, you guys take the full amount, and
Oh no.
you only deal average damage and use 10 for any attack rolls for the next 10 minutes.
That's I've been rolling like 0, so that's pretty good.
That's a
It's kind of
huge
funny, and
buff.
it's not even necessarily that bad.
Hey man, C's get degrees, dude. Don't worry
Yeah.
about
But
it.
yeah,
gotta-
but your
My
damage
melee
is
attacks
also
are plus
average,
14.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright, the orc is dead, the centaurs are all dead, the genie's dead. No, genie's here. What is the genie gonna do?
Oh, the X is for the centaur that he's standing on. Okay.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah, he's over the X.
Would Bree have gathered anything from when Talvo tried to hit it? Like, was there anything going on?
Yeah,
you
did anything weird happen to me when I
would
hit
have
it?
all
It didn't tell me.
seen like a ripple.
It didn't tell me
in-
it was.
Yeah. You would have all seen like some sort of weird
It didn't
ripple
tell me it
in
was
the air.
moving my foot.
So,
Unless he was supposed to have.
I guess the genie could move the whirlwind.
okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, as an action.
Mhm.
So yeah, just move it into
Okay.
the thing.
Alright. Yeah. Sure thing. That would. Where is that? Where is the world?
I got die right in the middle of him.
Mm-hmm.
18 DC strength.
Okay, yeah, creature. Yeah, so it's a DC 18 strength. Let's see. This thing doesn't even have the best roll for that either. Okay, yeah, it is now in the whirlwind, being held in place.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And move the whirlwind into the middle of him.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, whirlwind is like engulfing this thing, yeah.
How far did you move it from here to?
Yeah.
You can move it another 40 feet.
Yeah, you can like pull it away if you.
Just send it away.
Right. I'm just gonna leave it right in the middle of him.
Alright.
Well, you could move it 5 feet to the left, so both of them get an opportunity. No, it doesn't work like that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I really wish it did. It'd be so fucking stupid funny.
Yeah. Anything else from the genie, or is that it? I guess it takes its action, so it doesn't have much else.
It says... Well, so it can move, right?
Yep.
It says it fly, it can move 90 feet.
Yeah,
so...
it can move up to 90 feet in one turn, yeah.
So what, I can just, like, move here, then?
Yeah, I could go all the way down there, like, you just... Because,
yeah,
I mean, he's literally an air elemental, right? You just go, woo! Yeah.
I just want to get, like, people all around it, so... Since it... Yeah.
Yep.
I love that Bree and the genie have the same... Yeah, let's just hit something and get really far away from it.
Helios. You see the whirlwind is holding this thing in place and restraining it.
I don't really know. I mean, I could... What's he do? Read my fate again and hit me with a Constitution save I'm just gonna make?
Yeah. Because he's so lucky.
Yeah, so lucky. I mean, I could make him dance. No, Bind Blast him again.
Alright. Sounds good.
I'm gonna stay really far away from him.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna move 30 feet in the other direction and do this.
Alright, yeah, like as you're moving away, you just do this, and then, yeah. That's intelligence. He fails again. Or it fails again. Roll your damage. Like I said, incapacitation does not seem to have effect. But this thing is visibly wounded, or its presence is shifting more and more. So, alright.
Should we be concerned with taking out the bottom of fate? I don't know, probably not.
As you kind of do this, it's interesting is that as you do the psychic lance, it goes literally from your forehead, and there is a brief moment where you're like connected psychically to it. And it once again speaks to you, or conveys meaning to you. And this time you hear, and it says, I see your fate now. A great creature. Yes, a great creature lies in your fate.
What about my cargo?
And then,
not for a creature.
And that's yeah. Hi, Bree. It's your turn.
Is that the Helios? The
yeah. None of you hear that. Yeah.
Okay. I would still be curious, like what my fate is.
Okay.
When he said that, so I'd be like trying to ask him, "Yo, what's my fate?"
Okay. You like speak back to it.
Yeah. Yo, tell me my fate. What's up?
Do you It kind of like is still. It has, you have this telepathic bond with it that it opened. And it says, do you wish to know?
Yes, please.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Okay. You see a brief image of... Panaha. No. You see a brief image of yourself in bear form. Lying bloody in a bloody mess on the ground somewhere.
In like the Family Guy pose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the image cuts out, and you're also going to take psychic damage because you don't handle it very well, as this image like literally overpowers your kind of mental barrier.
Well, that'd be 6 damage then.
Yeah. It's your turn, though.
Oh, yeah. I would have needed to do a con save for both
that's true,
when he exploded and then for this.
Yeah, but you have advantage, and they would just be DC 10, so...
Okay.
So you're probably gonna... Unless you're really unlucky. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, again, you had advantage, too, but you didn't need it. You're good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's your turn, though. So you ask it this, and then you get this image, and then, yeah.
And, like, it seems real to me, like, that's gonna happen.
I mean, it looks pretty vivid. You have no idea when or where this is, but...
I don't know if Bree doesn't know if she cares, like, attacking it, because, like, it doesn't seem like it is it hasn't, like, done anything deliberately to attack us. It's just been... When we've hit it, it's, like, exploded or...
a pulse thing.
Yeah, but it just, like, pulsated, you know? That's just, like, a thing that people do.
How does it feel about us? Can I ask it? Do you hate us?
if you like call out or just telepathically say that back to it, there's no answer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's...
Then I'll blight it.
Alright, sounds good. It needs to make a con save, right? Yeah. Okay, it actually succeeds, so it only takes half.
It's too far away.
Is it? What is that?
30 feet, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can move closer if you want, though.
Yeah, I'll move closer for that then.
Okay. Yep, it does succeed. It takes half. It's still here.
Yeah, I'll move
Alright. The Shield Guardian can go now. Helios? What do you
maybe he can just walk up and... He walks up and punches the guy.
Alright. Fair enough. Okay. Those are both hits, yeah. Even though this thing is made of metal, those are both hits. Okay.
That was kind of...
He has his bandage because it's restrained.
Yeah, technically.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Still normal hits. But yeah, the first one comes in, you hear a crunching of metal. As the second one comes in, it actually, you see that warping of time-space again. And instead of being a 22, or 24 technically, it becomes a 10. Again, it changes it to an average roll of 10. And then it has a +7, and it misses as a result. As it literally changes fate.
Interesting.
Okay. So yeah, the second attack misses. It's forced to miss. Adau, it is your turn.
Does the Shield Guardian have thoughts?
Not really, actually. No.
Okay.
It's an automaton, yeah.
So it can't communicate to this thing?
Not really. Or even if it did, you wouldn't know what it's saying. Like, you have no way of like, talking to it, so... Adau, it's your turn. This thing is... It's like... Reality is starting to warp and bend or like around it. It's clearly having trouble staying on this plane anymore.
It's having trouble staying on this plane?
Yeah, basically it's visibly wounded, like very wounded.
Yeah. I don't like that. So, but I also have no idea what to do about it. I just want to see. I want to see my fate again. Except this time I want to understand it. So...
You're really gonna relive all your like childhood trauma like twice in 12 seconds?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's what'll happen because he had to analyze me, but now he doesn't have to analyze me. Maybe it'll just be like showing me, you know, Because I haven't mentioned this. Adau's very interested in knowing what his future looks like. He's very interested.
I feel like everyone is.
Well, the thing too is you're
fair.
an elf. Like, your future's like 2,000 years long. Everybody else.
Yeah.
How long?
Nah,
it's
they
only a
live
few
that
hundred
long.
years.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Elves in my world only live to be like 350 years old.
Yeah. See, now Adau won't. Adau will simply live forever. But
True, average cleric.
Right. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna say, hey, can I get that again? Could you repeat that? I didn't hear you the first time. I don't know how I'd say it, but you can't leave until you show me my future.
Okay. And
I
you
will stabilize you.
And are you gonna like reach out and like try to touch it, or are you just doing this mentally? How? Yeah. Are you using the
Do I get the
again,
idea? Or? I would try to, unless it canceled the spell. Oh, I guess I have to find out if it canceled the spell. It did not. That divided by it's half of the damage you took is the DC. So yeah, I just beat it.
You barely beat it.
Yeah. Then so I guess if it's not canceled, then I'm just gonna do that again, unless I get the idea. So like I intuit that touching it would make it more potent or powerful of a response.
Well, as you do this, you like reach out to it again, and you should make me intelligence saving throw again.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait. No, that's just an intelligence check. It's lucky I did that because that was just an intelligence check. That got my 1 out of the way. Okay.
Yeah.
Adau is very, very
It was a big coconut
persistent. I used my inspiration for that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you actually, you have a moment of mental clarity where you, as this thing, you're probing and it's like throwing all these images at you. It's not just images of your future or your fate. It's images of everyone here, even the dead centaurs and everything. And it's all too much to process, but you handle it by just focusing on yours, right? You drown everything out. What do you want to know?
I think you know what I want to know.
What?
I will send you a message.
Okay.
Cryptic.
Indeed. Adau smiles.
Oh.
However, you then realize that this thing, you get because of the fact that you got a nat 20, I'm going to say, you get an understanding that this is not necessarily the only possible fate.
Mm-hmm. He's also probably kind of frazzled right now.
Yeah. There's definitely kind of like some patchiness to the images you're being shown, but you kind of get an understanding as you sense that this thing is not, again, it doesn't really have any conscious thoughts or opinions or anything like this, but it does have an enemy, and its enemy is chance, right? The enemy of fate is chance, and both of them do exist. And so you realize that this fate you see, it is a fate that you can have happen, but it might not be the only possible fate.
Yeah. Okay. I think I will back away. I think I will no longer attack this thing. I don't know where I want to go. Everything else that we're fighting is dead, so I guess I will go back under the tree. This has never gone wrong.
No.
I held my shield above my head.
Later on, I'd be taken out.
So he just moves away. Hingwis, what do you do? It technically could have attacked you, but it doesn't.
Alright, this thing doesn't seem to be attacking much, and people are like, Bree yelled at it about fate and something, and at some point it said like, I know your fate or whatever. So I'm just gonna like poke it and be like, "You, like, what's your deal? Let me see some fate. Let me like."
You literally like reach out a hand to it.
Yeah, I'm literally just like poking at it. Like, what's happening, man?
When you
why
do,
why don't you like move?
When you do, the like one of these like tendrils of like this weird like fabric-y material that are hanging off of it goes and like grab onto you.
Hey, asshole! All right,
and then
hey.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy!
Yippee!
I'm so good at it.
Wow.
And some of your life force is sucked from you. You'll take half of this.
Oh.
You take 7 damage.
That's a pretty good roll.
Necrotic damage, as it literally just like kind of sucks some of your life force.
Damn.
Hey, yo.
You still have your action. Yeah, it's clearly not completely friendly, although it is not necessarily like, you know.
Yeah. I'm confused. Guys, should I kill it? Should I like fight this? Should I attack this thing?
I'm going to.
Hey man, if it's hurting you, you hurt it back.
You know what? That's a pretty good argument. So I'll like pull out the the axe of the dwarves or the axe of the giants.
Oh boy.
It has a plus 16, which means I always have a 26 on my attack roll. That's like a pretty good chance to hit. And then I'm gonna like just try and chop off the bit of tendril that's holding my wrist.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, it doesn't matter because it's literally just 10. But either way, yeah, you will do your normal damage though. Or actually, wait. Let me check. I think no. You use your average damage. Actually, that's a funny thing. I like to think that. So you're like just trying to sever this off. You're not necessarily trying to like hurt it, but you always do your average damage for the next 10 minutes while you're affected by this thing. So it's like as you're swinging through the air, your arm literally like moves without like your control and hits it to do the exact average amount of damage.
Motherfucker! You can't keep getting away with it.
So you can roll. Yeah, you can roll it just so we can see. I don't remember what it would be off the top of my head. But, well, I'll just let you know, it doesn't matter. This thing has 2 HP left. So,
well, I have plus 10 damage.
Yeah, okay, so 10 damage would be the average. Yeah, whatever number shows there would be average. So, so you do enough damage. Again, it's literally like your arm is literally like you lose control over it as it controls, the fate of this attack. And it goes zoom, and you just swipe off a chunk of the bottom of its weird body. And the thing literally starts going like a humming noise starts, and then it just goes, and it collapses in on itself like a black hole.
How fucked am I?
Roll me a dex save.
In this thing.
Roll me a dex save as you start getting yanked forward. Okay.
Hang on. I'm lucky.
Okay.
Well,
I'm so fucking lucky, dog. Hang on.
Don't you get an advantage with
Much
dex with your hasted?
I might.
Well, 23. I mean, you rolled. Yeah, 23 is more than enough. Luckily, it wasn't actually going to literally suck you into a black hole or anything. But you were about to get flung into the air, right? Flung forward. Instead, you kind of just do like a front flip, and then you go like, and you land.
Hey!
As this thing poofs out of existence. And you guys are left on this beach alone.
Yeah, you did have advantage. So
I have advantage.
Save your lucky.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you would have needed them.
Yippee!
Alright. So yeah, there's no explosion or anything like that. It just goes zoop out of existence.
Well, fuck, that was mildly concerning. And it took care of the last guy for us, I guess. Shit. So, fuck, now what?
It's all chance. Roll credits.
Yeah, it's all up to chance. 3 more of those things come down.
You all seem a little freaked out. Did something happen with that thing?
Except Adau, he's at like half mast right now.
Yeah.
Adau is praying under the tree.
I didn't hear anything that happened to Adau from 90 feet away, so I'm just kind of like,
Well, it didn't even say like analyzing your fate.
Fate.
Like,
yeah.
Your fate didn't get analyzed? I thought that was happening to all of us. I thought that was like his thing. I don't know.
He
told me I was going to meet a giant creature. Like, that narrows it down.
Yeah, that's super specific. Like, we haven't done that 5 times in the past week. Did he analyze anyone else's fate?
Large creatures.
Okay, so he didn't get Talvo, and he didn't even mention to me that he was analyzing my fate either. He just fucking, like my hand feels a little bit itchy. It's numb. I'm just uncomfortable now. What about either of y'all?
Free the stranger.
Did Bree Adau, did he read y'all's fates, or?
Huh? Oh yeah, he did.
Oh.
I'm praying, don't bother me.
That thing read fates?
Roll intimidation, ass.
Bruh.
I'm gonna bother him incessantly. No.
No!
Start praying to the same god and be like, hey, can I possibly whisper to him? Let's go in the same channel.
I just can't.
I'm just gonna say really stupid shit. It's like when
God, can you go to channel 2?
The other numbers.
So, as you guys are kind of like, talking about what just happened, this is like, so a little bit off the edge of this map is the little like village, right?
Yeah.
And you see that everyone quite a few of them were watching what was going on. They have all gone inside of their homes and like shut the doors now. However, except for the Dragon Man, the Dragonborn guy who has re-exited his home, his little hut that is kind of isolated from the rest, and he's walking over towards you guys right now.
Boys, we should huddle immediately.
Hey, Mr. Dragon Man.
Please, no, do not talk to him.
What?
Please come over here.
Okay, fine.
I have something. It's not guaranteed to work, but I could get us out of here, and there is no negative consequence if it doesn't.
All right.
I was gonna hide behind this rock, but I will trust you.
Okay. Helios! Come here!
Hang on. I'm so hasted. I go pick up Helios and I come back with him.
Okay, you just like go bring.
Hey, buddy.
Please, Hingwis, please get free too.
I can't carry both of them when I'm only this size.
Okay, that's fair.
Bree's just gonna have to run.
Well, you know what? It's okay. I feel like
it's
30, fine.
30 feet.
We don't need to be touching, I suppose. Adau begins to pray.
Now they're on the shield guarding.
Adau, like, give me a second.
Wait, do we have all of our friends that we came with?
It's all right.
You have Biora and Jordy. That's it.
Jordy.
So
I guess Jordy's girlfriend went into the house and she's like, "Well, dude, it's our first date. You can't come in."
Yeah.
So he came back over here.
Like, oh, no.
Who knows if this works? I don't know if it's unlikely statistically to work, but Adau is going to try because he doesn't know any other way of getting out of here immediately to beseech the Great Purple One for aid. So Adau prays and says, "Hello," essentially, in much more, clerical and verbose, flowery.
Oh, great, wonderful Purple One.
Yeah,
of infinite wisdom and power.
Oh, he
exactly.
just gets
reverential.
He gets priest can't? Is that what's happening right now?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's literally an ability. What's it called? I don't remember, but
it's just called divine intervention.
Yeah, divine intervention.
But and it's so I implore my deity to give me aid, and I describe what I want from them, and
isn't it like a 1 in 20 chance?
No, it's worse than that. It's if you roll below your cleric level, or at or below your cleric level, on percentile dice, then they intervene. Or if you're level 20, then you just automatically get one, which I think is stupid. But anyway, so I pray and say, hey, would you get us out of here such that I may better serve you and in life and not death, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, when you said you weren't sure you were going to pray, I wasn't expecting a 16% chance of success.
Well, it's better than a 0% chance of success, and it's not like the Great Purple One's going to say, actually, you're all dead now. If I fail, it just nothing happens because we're in another dimension. That's what I'm going to chalk it up to. It's definitely not that the god doesn't care about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sag.
As it fails, by this point the Dragonborn guy is like about 40 feet away. But he calls out, and because he can see you doing this, and he calls out and he says, "I am not an enemy."
Oh.
Talvo looks around all the dead bodies and just, I wouldn't be either.
And he keeps walking up forward, he does have like a weapon on his back, like a spear or something, but he's not pulling it out.
I think they're all gonna stand up again.
Yeah, so it should be stated, they attacked us first. We're not the bad guy here. We acted in self-defense, especially.
Hey, wait. Are there any? Never mind.
So he kind of calls out to you all, and he gets within like 20 feet, and and then he stops, and he's like, "I am not one to try to stop you."
Cool.
Vinny was a friend, but Kaisiax has given us permission to live our lives as we wish in our village. And I do not wish to see further bloodshed.
Yeah, okay.
You may enter the castle at your own peril. But we will not be aiding or harming you anymore.
I'm down with the second part.
Yeah. Second part sounds cool. First part, not great.
That's fine.
So there's no way, for us to go, leave this plane.
He was kind of turning to go back to his hut, but then he kind of pauses and looks over his shoulder and says, "Kaisiax has domain here. You will need to speak to him."
Okay.
Fucking awesome.
We were gonna have a pizza party after the battle. You guys don't get to come anymore.
And so he just starts walking away. And you guys are left here.
Anybody who wants pizza, come to the castle.
As you guys are look at each other here, Biora, the half giant, the greater giant as they're called, he would look at you guys and he would say to you, he would tell you, he's like, I don't have a way to get us out of here, but should we need it, I can create a sanctuary for rest.
And what is that? Some sort of time chamber type deal?
Yeah.
Or something?
Well, he basically can cast Private Sanctum, which is a spell that creates a impenetrable orb around a campsite.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh.
So
then nobody can come to the pizza party, just us.
Yeah.
Just us.
So Biora would tell you this. He would basically say that he he doesn't have a ton of offensive magics. He can do stuff like if you need a place to rest safely, he can do that for you guys. But he would look at you and he's like, he would kind of shrug and point up to the castle. He's like, but we don't have to necessarily do that now. But just know that I have that.
Okay, noted, Mr. Biora. We may have to take you up on that.
Yeah.
I feel like Kaisiax will be able to just dispel it somehow. I mean, if this is a plane of his own creation. But I did think it would be best for us to try to rest before entering the castle.
Yeah,
Should
best
worse
case,
comes to
we
worse.
just talk about stuff, have a pizza party with the dragon, or...
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the centaurs as far as I can throw them, which, is, not that far.
Yeah, I kind of had, an idea. Maybe we could just, bury them all in the sand, throw the anti-magic spear in the sand, and then just walk away.
Maybe. I was thinking of, putting the immovable rod into, the centaur, horse part of their body so they can't reach it.
In their guts.
And that way... Yeah, so if they get revived, then they can't move. You know?
That's pretty brutal.
We're good guys, by the way.
God damn.
It's effective. I don't know if it'd be effective. It would cause them very much pain to move out of that situation.
Did you watch the skit of the barbarian with the necromancer? Jesus Christ.
Well, here, why don't we take a quick little break and then we'll come back and see what you guys figure out.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Okay. All right. So, welcome back. The cameras are gonna be fucked up, but that's okay. I'm too lazy to fix them all, so just me and Logan are switched. He's the DM now.
Me, Mr. DM here.
Yeah, Logan is on phone now, but
Pyxiax gives us all of his artifacts and says that we can leave, and
yeah. So yeah, you guys are on this beach. A bunch of dead bodies around you. What are you gonna do?
Well, the DM did just say, "Hey guys, I am giving you an opportunity to take a long rest if you want it."
I feel like he said, Bjorn said you don't have to use it now, and he's like, he's an NPC. He's not really like a full caster, but like he say he has one use of that a day, right? So like,
yeah. Well, we kind of decided that like we're probably just gonna go like knock on the castle's door, and once we go in there, it's unlikely we're gonna like leave, take an 8-hour rest, and then go back in. Yeah.
So, I mean, as much as we would like to be back home as soon as possible, like 8 hours, that's not gonna kill us.
Yeah, plus we left it like, it was like
it might literally kill us.
No.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I think we should take it. Like the rest.
Yeah, I do agree.
Okay. Yeah. So just let me know. What is the plan? Are you gonna like disembowel the corpses of the?
What? No.
I think maybe not.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's kind of we don't need to do that.
I was thinking I do have how much? I have a lot of rope. Where is it? I was thinking
maybe rope would be good.
Well, I was thinking we just hang them all with their immovable rods, so if they get revived, they're just instantly being hung in the air.
That's all. That's worse. That's worse than what I said.
For the good guys. For the good guys.
We are the good guys.
That's also another good point. We just bury them really deep, and even if they get revived,
yeah.
That's on their impact point for being buried so deep.
Honestly, the Shield Guardian and the Genie like are both pretty big and like can move a lot of stuff quickly. They can make.
Also, Bree has mold earth or move earth.
Oh yeah. You guys can bury him without much issue. I'm not gonna like. It's not gonna be a whole ordeal. So
we're totally doing it out of respect.
Yeah,
I swear.
Yeah. Exactly.
We must give respect to the dead and bury them, and for no other reason.
No other reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can do that, and it is actually about evening time because again, there is a simulated cycle of the sun going overhead. It's not an actual sun; it's just a glowing spot on the fractal. That's the word. The refractory period of this. The fractal
day-night
sky.
cycle.
So, anyways, the
sky.
Yeah. So you guys are able to do this, and then Bjorn can cast Private Sanctum, which is it can be up to 100 feet wide, so it can be like a whole chunk of beach that you just have a beach party on, you know?
Wait. Before he casts this spell, he put this like anywhere?
Yeah.
Do it. How long can it last?
I think it's 8 hours or something like that. Maybe 12. Let me look. Maybe up to 24.
Because if it's longer than 8, I have a plan, lads.
It is 24 hours.
All right, bet. And nothing can get in or out.
It is. Well, you can like choose which properties. You can choose for it to be soundproof, vision proof, divination proof, teleportation proof, planar travel proof, and that's it. And also just moving in and out proof, I guess. Yeah.
Wait, so we can
prevent
something from moving in and out?
You can prevent it from. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Oh wait, sounds can't pass through. Wait, can you just walk through it? That's weird. I didn't.
I think you can.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I think it's like
a
just like an
different one.
ethereal barrier to all those things. I don't think it's like actually a physical barrier.
I think you might be right. Maybe
okay.
this is a different one I'm thinking of. Is it Tiny Hut is the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Liamon's tiny hut.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll say that he can do that one. That's the one I was thinking of. Basically, that one is the one where it is... We'll say he can do both. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
So you have you have the private sanctum, which prevents magic and divination and stuff, and then the tiny hut is like that one's only 8 hours. That's like when you're going to bed, he can do that one on the area you're sleeping in.
Okay. Well, then we don't need that one per se, because he said that we were told that by the Dragon Man that we would not be attacked. Basically, my plan is to use that to go over...
he wasn't going to
Yeah,
attack
he said
us.
he wasn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. And we won't cheese it to get the amethyst, whatever. But, okay, fine, I guess. Well, yeah, okay. We'll just take a normal long rest.
Okay, yeah, he would just secure this area for you, then you all kind of get into your sleeping bags or whatever, and he'd make the tiny hut that completely protects you from people coming in or whatever. Yeah, you guys rest without incident. Oh, well, kinda. There's one thing that's going to happen. In the middle of the night, Adau, you're going to receive a sending message.
From
Shot.
Oh, okay. That's bad.
You receive a message from Shot.
Great, so it's bad news.
It says, but I will
We're
say,
under attack.
it does seem like there is some amount of garbling up of the message from the whatever effects Kaisiax is emanating, right? Like this, for the same reason that you weren't able to teleport out when you tried. And so the message is garbled. And so all you receive is this. Hold on. Let me just send it in. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to send it in Discord. This is what you get.
Well, can't be anything too important, or else Aya would have said something to Talvo, right?
So, okay.
True.
Well, I mean, okay, so if it's garbled...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's the worst possible thing, but I'm guessing... Well, no, I don't know. Boys, there may not be a town to go back to.
What? Like already?
Yeah, we've only been in here a few hours, but, I guess time passes differently, because why else would poetry have mentioned that last session?
Yeah.
Adau would totally say that in those exact words. I actually don't know what I don't think you guys would, where we would know at all. It's just, it must be the case, because, you know, Shop just said, dwarves arrived, army, you know, but he could be saying the dwarves have not arrived. We have assembled a new army. You don't need to hold on, please, or something. You know, like.
So, great. So the only words that came through were dwarves arrived in army.
Dwarves arrived, army, hold, please. But that's only 5 out of potentially 25 whole words. So.
Can I sending back, like, repeat that, please?
Yeah, I guess,
Yes, but that's not how sendings work.
I'm gonna reply, you know...
Is it not?
Message bad. Magic interference. That's all. I want to keep it short and sweet with, you know, as few places for...
No, don't send it like that. No, wait, stop.
Shouldn't I send the same thing like 5 times over?
Yeah. Be like, message, bad. interference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay.
But
So
what
I'm
if
gonna
it's like
because I
random,
have
so then all he gets is like bad.
I
Yeah.
think that works.
But no,
though,
so I'm gonna
weird.
send. But I get the idea because packet loss. You send it over and over until it's okay. So yeah.
Sounds like Logan's mic.
Yeah.
But so
That
Adau would
doesn't
say,
sound
like, do not understand, do not understand, do not understand, do not understand, do not understand. Interference, or something like that. Repeat.
It's like
And
all that
that's
comes
25
through.
words.
All that comes through is do understand. No. Yeah, sounds good though. Yeah, so you send that. A few minutes later, Talvo would receive a message from Aya,
Oh no, it's bad.
and it would also be garbled, and it would say. It would say something along the lines of, what you receive of it is negotiations done, safe, please. That's it.
What was the third word?
Negotiations done, safe, please, were the 4 words you heard.
Okay.
The negotiations are done safely, but babe, please return home. I miss him so much.
Maybe that's why can't they be proficient in internet protocol like we are?
Yeah, God.
And then no, there was actually a 5th word, which was like penis.
Oh well, then it's probably good. Unless Aya's dying wish is, I wish I could have seen Talvo's
I
dick
just
one
wish
more
I
time.
could see.
Was it?
No.
Was it penis in common or Noctenian?
No, I was messing.
That is something to consider, though. Like a code word that Talvo would have given to people, so that if you hear it at all, then it means danger or something like that.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
those.
penis
Most
or
of them
common.
are in Noctenian because no one here speaks it.
Yeah.
That's true. No, but no, it would have
That's
been.
also why my entire journal with all the sensitive information is in Noctenian because no one can read it.
Yeah,
Penis is one hell of a safe.
but yeah. So,
That's hey, actually I have a question. So if there's a language like Noctenian that no one speaks here, and we're separated magically from that place,
Yeah.
if you do like tongues or something, do you still understand it?
yeah, you still understand it. Yeah,
What if there has
I love
never been any contact between you and that language,
That's fine, it
and there
still
is a
works.
magical separation? Okay.
Yeah,
it's
comprehend
because
language
tongues
works
is
on,
more
like,
just
the
like basically creating a magical understanding. It's not necessarily actually reliant on the knowledge of either party.
Fucking wild.
okay.
You should do a D&D campaign about language translating and shit.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be
Mr.
cool.
Linguist, you should do that. At least a one shot.
Should be. Yeah.
I'll use my other sending stone
Yeah.
to Shima and ask status 5 times.
Okay. And he actually seems like he's kind of understood what's going on, because you do.
Well, I'm sure because we hit him first, so he would have gotten the garble from his end.
Yeah, exactly. So
Kinda.
when when you receive the response from Shima, it says it actually does make some sense, because it sounds like he's basically doing the same thing, like sending the same message, and it says like safe, not urgent.
Cool.
We did it, boys.
This is not urgent.
Yeah. What if it was just garbled? It was like, we are not safe. Urgent help needed.
Yeah.
But
That'd be
either way,
very funny.
Not safe or not safe or not safe. It's urgent.
Hey, that's fair. Shima doesn't know any of the code words yet. Understood.
Yeah. So at this point, you guys are still in you're still in the tiny hut as well. So like, I think tiny hut is one of those ones that it's not even concentration. So I think you're literally like trapped inside as well. Actually.
Oh, Lovely.
To take a shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
just like,
you
how
get-
big is this?
Yeah, it's like when if someone forgot to take a shit, they gotta do it over the corner. It's only like a 10-foot wide dome like that.
Oh, God.
So it's
Oh
like-
my god.
Bree, do not go
I
bear.
hate.
I'll say maybe
Yeah,
it's a
do
little
not
bigger
go there.
because one of the guys in your party is like a 10-foot tall half giant dude. So he would,
But yeah, that's not good.
No one's
always-
like lactose intolerant and dealing with all that pizza we've been eating, right?
someone had some
Oh,
massive
no.
gas going on, dude. This could be awkward.
We got
It-
prestidigitation.
Lord.
It's
Let's
okay.
really know each other. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Adau carries incense too. I should have mentioned that, and candles. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But so other than that sending,
Not like fire.
yeah, let's
Here.
start a fire in here. That's a good idea. But other than the sending
Homemade
kerfuffle,
fireball.
you said nothing goes.
No,
Nothing happens?
Yeah, no, you guys are good.
So I can click the long rest button.
Yeah, you get your long rest.
Yeah.
Take like 3 psychic damage from the fart.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, so you guys take your long rest, and when you wake up, like you guys, probably just to be safe, you all like are prepared with weapons when the 8 hours is done of this tiny hut, and then it
Yeah.
dissipates. You see everything around you again because it was also kind of obscured from you guys. Nothing's going on. Centaurs are not alive again. They're still you don't know if they're still buried, but like nothing has changed on the sand. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
the sand still looks to be in a similar-ish pile.
Exactly,
i.e. it's
yeah.
on it, so it's like,
Nothing has been disturbed as far as you can tell. So,
Adau, can you I want to know what the status of all of y'all's worst enemies that seem to be here is. Can you scry each one of them?
Would you
Since you have
like me
all-
to
You
go...
can. You have the ball.
Oh shit,
Unless
I do.
you-
Have the
I mean,
ball.
unless you want me to unattune while we're still in the hut, I can do that.
No. I have the ball. I got this. What are their names? What do they look like?
So wait, no, I should. Oh yeah, you're right. Good point. So I'll attune to the ball.
okay, you could have done
and
that
I'll-
during the night. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will scry first Solomon, who is the most concerning to me.
Okay.
Do you want
You
me to
s-
go scout the castle while you're doing all this, or...
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan because we're going to be here for an hour and a half.
Well, not. I mean, we're in the hut while I do.
Yeah, this would have been because Adau only has to rest for 4 hours, so he would have had time to. Attune.
Ah.
Yeah, he could have attuned during the second half of the night.
Yeah.
So you're fine. You wouldn't have to actually wait. If anything, like
Oh
right
wait,
when
creatures
it,
and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely.
Oh.
All other creatures and objects
so
are
you're
barred.
on trap. So
Yeah.
okay,
So
there you
Talvo,
go.
yes, you should go scout. Because I mean, who needs to sleep, right? When you're a human, I don't think if you're whatever.
Yeah, you don't
Well,
need
I mean,
sleep, right?
I only took 15 points of damage. I can just burn a couple hit dice and go fuck around.
That's true,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh yeah. So I guess this would be like in the very this would be like early morning, right? When everyone is still finishing their rest up. Talvo's gonna go. What's up? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. What? Yeah, I got it. Hey, Duncan. So yeah, so the you guys. So Talvo would go and scout. Meanwhile, Adau would be scrying. Let's start with that. Who are you going to scry first, Adau?
Solomon. I have a shield too. I still have that. Actually, no, I don't. I gave it to Cog, so
Okay.
I don't have a belonging of his.
All right. Here, I'll see if it succeeds, or if he succeeds. Okay, he fails. So you do see him,
Okay.
and you
he's on
see
this
him.
plane?
What?
He's on this. Well, of course he's on this plane
Mhm.
because otherwise it'd fail.
Mm-hmm. You see him. He's in a cave.
A cave.
It's a cave unlike one that you've ever seen before. There are crystal growths sprouting from the walls. And there's a lot of light coming from one side. And you hear like some shuffling that way, but you can't see that way.
Is he looking at his own shadow on the wall?
No, it's like around a corner.
Solomon?
What you see Solomon doing is he is meditating.
Later,
Oh.
Simon.
And he is meditating at the entrance to this cave, clearly.
Okay.
Hmm.
Why couldn't I see one way?
Well, it's just like around a corner. Like That's what
okay.
Yeah, you can't quite move your little orb that far because I think you have to be like within 10 feet of them or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
And the corner is 11 feet away. So
yeah. Well, it's just you're kind of like peeking out and like trying to look, but it's just not quite. You don't have quite the reach to get there.
Do I recognize any of the voices that I hear?
They're
just shuffling.
They're shuffling. It's not really a voice. Actually, how long do you watch for?
The whole 10 minutes.
Okay. At a couple points, there would be a voice. And it's speaking in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic?
No.
Yeah, so you don't know what it says, but it's a deep voice. Like...
Does Solomon react whenever it speaks?
No. It doesn't seem like it's talking to him.
Interesting. Okay. Then I guess that'll be it. And I'll look for someone else. I guess I want to look at Oof and Adi to make sure, see if they're still doing they're in their trance.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll do Adi. Gets probably easier.
Okay. They actually both fail. I mean, well, like, not that you would know that before, but like, there's no resistance with Adi, and you immediately see why. It's because before she was like a fairly like husky dwarven warrior, right? Very stout, right? But now her body has changed. In the sense of there are crystalline growths on it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And when you like, she's in the same room you saw her in before, that you guys saw her in before, where she is like, or I guess, was it you who saw her or Logan? I can't remember, but either way.
It was me.
Yeah. She's in the same kind of like meditation room. Or like ritual room. But her eyes are glazed over. She is clearly not there anymore. Mentally. And you see Oof next to her, so and he's
same thing happens to him, or
yeah, he's very clearly not there mentally anymore. Crystalline growths all over him, stuff like that.
I want to speak telepathically to Adi and see if I get anything. I'll just say hello. Anyone there? You know, something like that. Just see if I get any response.
Not only is there no response, but there's not even any, like, change in her face.
Well, she's EB. She's a little EP deeper.
Yeah, so true.
Cut off her head, and Hingwis flew around.
While you think about that, Duncan... Talvo, you kind of walked out, and you're going for like an early morning jog to go check out the castle, and you can walk up walls and shit, obviously. So again, this castle is on like basically a separate island separated by a little sandbar, right? Are you just gonna like literally walk up the walls of the castle into it?
Well, first I was gonna get close, see if I see any like sentries standing around outside, or is it just like?
No, not really. You kind of like look from a distance, like from the village island. You kind of like peek and look, and you don't see any sentries. There's not even anyone pacing the walls. There are some torches lit here and there, but that's it.
In that case, I'm gonna fly over it on my carpet.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, you fly up. It's actually not. It's a fairly compact castle. It's not like a sprawling one. It is a very like fairly tiny courtyard. And then the building kind of like, it has like a couple parts of this building that all connect around the courtyard. It's much more of a residential castle than like one that's actually meant to withstand a siege, right? Which makes sense, seeing as like how would you get an army here, right?
Yeah.
And it is a nice looking castle, but as you fly over it, you like there's a couple towers that are like protruding from it, right? There's plenty of windows you can peek through, but what's your plan here?
I guess I just want to get like a feel of like what the population in the castle would be like if there is like. Do I see people walking around? Do I see anything that would likely look like a vault full of artifacts?
Not at like cursory glance, no. But in terms of people, there are at a couple points you do see a little bit of flashes of movement here and there. You see a couple kobolds actually.
Oh.
But none of them are really like out in the open. They're just like through windows, right? You see them.
And then I would also look for anything that would like a throne room big enough for a dragon.
You don't see anything like that. There's not even really a grand hall like a lot of castles have.
Yeah, actually, is there anything that looks like it would house the dragon at this castle?
Honestly, looking at the ground level and the everything above ground level, no. There's no like massive parts of the castle, right?
And then how are the kobolds moving? Are they just like scurrying around, or does it seem like they're a bunch of like servitor robots following orders?
No, they're like scurrying around. At one point, you might also see like a human, but they're not in like an armor or anything. They're just like a normal like servant-looking dude.
Well, I think I'll just head back then.
Okay.
Mostly just wanted to like check and make sure there wasn't like a nuclear bomb sitting in the middle of the courtyard or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So you head back. Let's see. Back to Adau. What is Adau doing with his with what he sees?
Well, I know that both of them can understand me. I just don't know if they can hear me and are like if the sound is entering their ears and being ignored, or if it isn't entering their ears at all. And that's relevant because I want to suggest Addy to stop chanting and stand up and leave the way that she came in. I want to see if that works.
Let me see real quick. It does not work.
Okay. Well then, I can't really do anything else here, so I'm gonna cut off the connection.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know who else was here. We killed the centaur. There was that Vinny guy. I never knew him. Solomon, seen him. Addy and Oof, seen them. Who else was it? No one?
Shit. That reminds me. While we were burying Vinny, I would have liked to search his body to see if I could find that cannoli recipe on him. Or if he took that to the grave.
He actually had a cannoli in his back pocket, and it's covered in blood now, so...
the blood cannoli. Time to reverse engineer this thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all smushed too, like, it's all, like, crunched up, you know? Like, cannoli shells, they're not that durable.
Yeah, to be fair, cannoli's not really a pocket food.
Yeah.
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 And that's a ravioli.
So you guys, so Talvo makes it back. Adau finishes his kind of little bit of surveillance, and that's kind of towards the end of the night, right? The last part of the rest. So in the morning, as the bubble is about to pop, the tiny hut is about to expire, and you guys are kind of chilling. You can go over this, and then yeah.
I'm gonna hide before the bubble dissipates. And I want to try and jump scare the first person to walk out.
Okay.
I've been holding a pistol all night, so
Hingwis walks over to like the patch of trees to go take a piss, and then Talvo just goes.
I happen to be right in that bush next to him.
Yeah, you can't hide too.
Fuck!
Yeah, if you weren't already pissing, you'd be pissing right now, right?
I immediately start pissing. My bladder is so full, dog. I drank so much water last night.
You gotta make a deck save to dodge it.
Hang on, I can't access Roll20 yet. Let me roll my dice app. Okay, I got a 12.
Hey.
I have like a 3, so that's like 15 to dex. To not piss, I fail. I piss. I just start pissing.
And Talvo dodges the piss. So.
I dodged your piss. You didn't get me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
So you guys can meet up and go over what you found out, and
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot. There was a couple cool bolts that sounded like a dude, but also not like a big vault or grand hall or anything dragon looking. So either it's like not there, or there's stuff underground. Which you've been seeing a lot of caves and stuff, so it's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, it could just be the Kaisiax is like person-sized.
Oh, did you see dragon baddie?
Oh,
Hey, yo.
and that one's done.
Bad dragon baddie.
No. Wait.
So, yeah. So what's your guys' deal? What's the plan?
All right.
I prepared some. Go ahead. Sorry.
I rebuttoned my pants. So what's the plan? Do we just knock on the door?
Yeah. Oh, I should probably mention it looks like
There's no
he
sense
is.
in being sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do some sneaky stuff. But it looks like
Yeah,
he's
we're
just
like-
basically gueshing people. Not really, but forcing them somehow via some other, some mind control mechanism to obey him and worship him. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening,
If you just like,
but whatever it is, it clearly is not. Well, I'd like to think it's not of their own free will. They're completely out of it. They can't hear me, or if they do, they're under some magical trance, so they can't be suggested. Ignore the implications of that. So, let's see. I did prepare some spells that should help us. Some spells I've never used, but that I've heard of their magics, or something. I don't know. The Great Purple One told me in my dreams.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so I'm ready to go. Like,
Wait,
if
so
we
you
want
talk-
to fight, then...
You now talked to the Great Purple One, like as well as Helios? Now?
Yeah.
Nice, good job,
No,
buddy.
I did not.
welcome to the Order of the Purple Dragon.
Yeah, welcome to the order. Exactly. Helios is the leader of that order, of course.
Finally spoke to them. We've all been there.
Yeah. Well, but yeah. So I'm ready. I'm ready just to go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Are you guys gonna just go up and like knock on the door, or?
I don't.
I guess
What else? What other options do we have? Go around to
we
the
can
back entrance.
look around for that cave that Solomon was in at the entrance of. Was he sitting at an entrance in a building, or like sitting outside at the entrance to a cave?
It wasn't. No, it was all still underground from what you could see.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no entrance.
We could-
It was just there was more cave.
Yeah.
we could walk up to the door, and you could like try and cast Detect Life on one of them to see if they're in the castle nearby-ish or somewhere else. What is it, like 120 feet?
Locate creature. If that's what you're talking about, that's like it's like a mile range actually.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
1,000 feet.
It's someone big. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of Detect Life. I don't know.
Yeah, I
if
think
that's
it's
a spell.
locate creature is the one that TSM's thinking
Yeah.
of.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. We could do that. I'll just say Kaisiax, and then it should tell me where it is
Okay.
if it's within 1,000 feet of us.
So you could like when you guys do like walk up to the door and do this. So you're
Yeah.
on the castle island. Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it would work. It would work, and it would tell you that Kaisiax is directly below you, pretty much.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking
Does it tell you
awesome.
how far? I don't remember
Uh,
the details of that spell.
you sense the direction to the creature's location as long as it's within 1,000 feet of you. If it's moving, you know the direction of its movement.
Yeah, it's not
It
moving.
can, yeah. I think that's it.
Okay, yeah, below you.
Yes.
I think we should.
Is running water? That's the only thing that would block it.
No, no
running water of at least 10 feet wide. Okay, then yeah. Swag.
Let's quick this bitch again.
No, because I want to get the artifacts. Assuming he actually is hostile and is going to attack us. Because if he's not, then I'd be fine to work with him.
So
I'm
to-
I'm guessing he is. But
To describe it, by the way, at
Well, I
the
guess
entrance,
technically a third time.
at the entrance to the castle island, it is on like a rocky little outcrop of an island that is maybe, actually I can tell you right now, it's about 200 feet across, 200 feet in diameter. So the castle itself is not even that crazy big. And there's like a kind of like a stone staircase carved out of. It's kind of like almost like the fucking island in Star Wars Episode 8 that Luke is on.
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah.
he's drinking
Mhm.
the titty milk from those
The
things. And it's
green-
blue.
bruh,
as opposed to other forms of milk.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you
There's
know,
blue milk.
yeah.
Almond milk.
So anyways, so it's kind of like that, like just a stone staircase that kind of goes up, and then kind of wraps around into where the entrance to the castle is. And then the castle, it's again, it's a nice looking castle. It's mostly an aesthetic castle, if anything. It's obviously not going to be. It's not like you could just break down any part of it, but still, it's clearly meant to be more of a mansion residence castle.
Gotcha.
So you guys can you cast that spell when you're kind of like on the island here, and you sense this, and you then you're kind of like outside the door when this happens, and before you even have a chance to knock, you actually hear the gate, or it's not even really a full gate, but just like the big double doors start to open. One side of the double doors opens, and you see a little kobold snout pop out. And a couple set of eyes. And they look at you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
You gonna wave your shield at him?
Yeah. Hello.
And they're like, hello there. And then they kind of
General Koboldi.
They walk out from behind the door, the half open door, and it is a kobold. They do also have some crystalline growths on different parts of their bodies. Not to the point where it's like deforming them massively or anything, but just like here and there they have just chunks of amethyst.
Interesting.
And
I think that raises their AC.
I'm guessing it does.
And this little kobold actually has like fairly fine clothing on. Like definitely he's the best dressed kobold you guys have ever seen. Let's put it that way. And he actually does a little bow in front of you guys. And he says, "Welcome to Kaisiax's castle. I am the Chamberlain of the castle. My name is B."
Well, hi there, B.
AC and D.
Wait, what did you say, Helios?
These are your friends AC and D.
Do you
Kobold
ask
A,
him that?
Kobold B. No, that's really offensive.
Okay.
But I will let them invite themselves and name each other. They're like, oh, nice to meet you, B. What are your friends' names?
That's actually their friends, Wasp and Hornet.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just it's just the one kobold. Yeah, he's
just the one. Never mind.
Yeah. Hey, but he does a little bow. He says his name is B, and he tells you he's the Chamberlain. He's like Kaisiax has been waiting for you.
Oh, is that are you allowed to tell us the intent of his bringing us here?
Oh, I mean, of course, he wishes to work with you all.
Oh.
Is he in good humor today?
Kaisiax, he's often in good humor. Most of the time he is, honestly. There was the one incident the one time, but, other than that.
So, mind if I ask you a quick, tiny, small question?
Oh, of course,
really
yeah.
quick?
I'm here to serve you all.
Oh, that's wonderful.
In fact, Kaisiax told me I could give you a tour of the place you'll be working.
Working?
Okay, cool. No, that's fine. That makes sense.
And by the way, when B says that, like, he clearly has no malice in his voice. Like, he just literally just believes that, like, wholeheartedly that you're here to work, and he doesn't seem malicious.
Yeah. So, did Kaisiax send those centaurs out to kill us? They said that we were going to be enslaved forever, and that if we would not submit our whole body and mind, that they would kill us. And, they said it was Kaisiax's will. That doesn't seem in good humor.
No, Kaisiax, he's really a nice guy. Like I said, just, as long as you don't get on his bad side. There was the incident with Chamberlain A, but that's why I got my position. But
the letter B. The letter B.
But beyond that, beyond that, though, he's generally pretty good to work with.
Okay. Did you have a name before you were given the designation Chamberlain B? Not that it matters now that you serve the great and wonderful Kaisiax in all of his wisdom and mercy.
I used to have one. I don't really remember what it was. I gotta be honest, I don't even know how long I've been here.
That's crazy! Can we get the tour now?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to see what I do.
He's like, yeah. And so he kind of like opens the door. So as he's like starts walking down the hallway here, he or like it would be in the courtyard, but they would quickly take you into like the main building. He'd be like, yeah, you know, like once I actually do remember a little bit about my life before here. I used to be just a normal kobold. I didn't have all these crystals on me, but you know, us kobolds, the way we work is that when we work with a dragon, we kind of come to reflect them. You know, it's just how it goes.
What?
I've seen that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Why is Helios? What do you mean? I say telepathically.
No, I was just making a cum joke.
Oh.
God damn it.
We come to reflections of them. What?
There you go.
There you go.
Go on. It's like, do you remember like when, like how were these like immediate growths, or did they like how does this?
He's
like,
like, oh no, it happened over time, you know.
Okay. Do they
The
hurt? Like
kobolds
you were
all
like
with
removed?
Casaria were like that. Not growth.
Well, Poshi's also mentioned before that kobolds just kind of like apparate around dragons.
Yeah.
They just like, oh,
Yeah.
there's a dragon here.
At
and then
least that's the
kobolds just-
myth, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what people say. It's not one of those things that's necessarily ever been witnessed, but yeah.
The
Hey,
myth-
Casaria, did your kobold servants just appear, or did you have something to do with their appearance?
She does the mental equivalent of a shrug. She's like, to be honest, I never really kept track of them that much. They kind of just did their thing, and I would just give orders, and then sometimes they would just be there, you know?
I mean, I guess that's kind of your right. What are they going to do? Say no? And then, ha 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 ha.
But yeah, so this kobold Chamberlain
Just an
B.
e-girl and the simps show up, huh?
So Chamberlain B, he kind of starts leading you through this entrance hall here. It's actually curved around, kind of like the like parallel to the curve of the island here. And there's like paintings and stuff, mostly clearly just paintings that were just taken from other places of different figures and whatever. But then there are a couple that are done of a dragon that you presume to be Kaisiax. It's interesting too because
is that Kaisiax on that painting there?
Mm-hmm. Chamberlain B says he's like, oh yeah, that's him, all right. And you look at the painting and it's interesting because he's not actually fully like made of amethyst, like maybe some might have expected. It's more like he kind of just has like grayish scales that have growth similar to how this kobold and like the like other people you've seen have just growths of amethyst clusters coming out of them.
Huh. Okay, do you have like a token?
Dedicated artist?
I do actually, yeah. I can show you. I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. I do have. This would be roughly what the portrait looks like if I could find it.
I'm gonna port your 8.
Okay,
Huh?
it's not.
What? Huh?
Where's it going? Why is it?
So
not-
this is Cobalt B. I mean, he's the second word.
Here you
Like
go.
you see Vanilla.
This is what it
Duncan
looks like.
Chamberlain. Oh, that's much less pleasant than I was expecting.
I
mean,
was
the-
picturing
honestly-
a small little cartoon lizard guy.
Honestly, the
Yeah.
picture would probably be a little more flattering, right? But it looks like that in terms of the crystals and stuff.
Hey, that might be flattering to some of them.
I bet the girl dragons love this guy.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway.
but it looks like that. Again, it would probably be in more heroic pose, but like, yeah. So
Fair enough.
that's what
Okay.
it looks like.
Well, who built this place? This castle?
Oh,
Is the
built
castle
all this.
made of? Is the castle made of amethyst or is it made of stone?
It's made of stone, but there are growths of amethyst everywhere, right? So.
Okay. To boop. Oh,
But
the cat.
so he would, but he'd say, oh yeah, no, Kaisiax built everything. I mean, this whole world is made by him.
That makes sense. Would it thusly fall apart without his immense power to hold it together?
Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah, probably if he died, we all be fucked.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wow. Cassius actually talking about the guests?
The what, sorry?
We talk like no, don't listen to him.
Oh, I mean,
He,
like Kaisiax, as long as we're doing what he says, he doesn't mind if we curse, you know?
Wow, what a nice, caring, kind
Fuck
guy.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
cursing.
Yeah, yeah.
Good to know I get to curse for the rest of the time.
It's just kind of like as you're still walking, and he's just been kind of pointing out different things. He's like, "Oh yeah, that there." Like he points out some artifacts. They're not artifacts in a magic D&D sense, right? They're artifacts in like a historical sense, right? He points out a sword that he's like, "Oh yeah, that was from a great battle of the Velican Empire," which like Talvo would know is like the Roman Empire, but it's just some dude's sword or like shield or something. It's not magical even.
Wow.
Then there would be like he'd be like, "Oh, You'd be like, "Oh, this set of silverware here. This belonged to one of the great chieftains of the southern continent. You guys have been there, right?"
Yeah.
He has.
Yes?
And I point to.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this southern continent here or the southern continent across the sea?
Oh, here.
Well, I don't think...
in this part of the barrier, yes.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Oh,
I was a child,
yeah.
but I've been there.
Have you actually been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was born before my father was cast out.
Well, so to be clear, he's talking not about the Dragon Elf Empire is like an archipelago between the continent that you guys have been on.
Oh, they don't own the coast of the other side either?
They would own some of it, but you probably wouldn't have been there. It's basically like South
Like
America,
colonies.
North America, and then in the middle there's like, an island chain. So
Okay.
Okay,
Well, I
so
met-
Middle
I met
America has
people
been
from there, but I've never
obliterated,
been
and there's
there.
just the like.
yeah.
The
But
islands.
yeah,
Awesome.
basically there's like two continents with a bunch of islands in the middle. So
Okay. There's silverware from down. I mean, that makes sense. There's a lot of silver and gold down there, so I've heard.
yeah, he's like yeah, and apparently Kaisiak said that apparently they were eating human remains off of it. You know how they are down there. The halflings there, they're pretty nasty.
Yeah, that sounds like halflings.
There's
There's a reason we don't call them holings.
but no, okay.
Maybe that's why they don't grow. Maybe they're just humans, but they're eating, trash food like other humans, so they don't grow.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They should
there's
eat elves. That's true.
on the other continent. This is actually something that you guys would know because it's kind of like a general like myth or a thing that's known. Is that there's half like there's like the same like species, the same ancestries that you have on like this continent are also in the other one, but the halflings for whatever reason on that continent are all cannibals.
Huh.
Not the humans or like the elves, just the halflings.
Just only other halflings.
Just other
okay.
halflings.
But
But they eat all sentients, or they eat only halflings?
They eat all sentient creatures. Like they eat sentient creatures. Yeah. It's not like the other races that don't do that. Just the halflings and of just that continent for whatever reason. So.
Huh.
So-
Do you know why that is, Mr. Chamberlain B?
He's like, oh no, I mean, apparently they just, apparently Kaisiax told me that apparently at some point when they split off from the other groups of halflings and made their way there, something happened to them, and then never been the same.
Interesting.
Well, I'm sure none of us had any.
Some halflings, man. They're just a problem.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think you guys had actually met a cannibal halfling at one point that was from the continent there. Because
I don't remember that.
It was just a
was
minor
like,
character,
hey.
I think, but I think I described how they
There it
like
is.
filed teeth because of that. Anyways,
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Like, hey, care to join me?
I think it
for
was one of
dinner?
the. Or no, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different.
I remember
the other
him. I remember
campaign.
you talking about him. I just remember where. He might have
Yeah.
been.
Maybe it was in the one shot or something. I don't know.
No, I think he might have been one of the dudes from Taisha.
Yeah, but
I mean, that would be, that
So,
makes,
like,
that does ring a bell.
So it's a thing that you guys know about. It's just not very common that you see those halflings anywhere.
Yeah,
else.
no, it was. I think it was the guy in the warehouse that me and Helios spot during our little side
Oh
adventure.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, no, that was it. Mm-hmm.
Neat.
See, I
But yeah,
remember stuff sometimes.
so he kind of continues on, and then Chamberlain B is kind of leading you through. He's like, he actually there's a door that has like a big lock on it, and he just has a keychain or whatever, and he pulls out a big old key that's like as big as like his head, like in it, and he like takes it, goes and opens it. Like he seems like he doesn't have any qualms about it. But he kind of motions for you guys to go in. He's like, take a look at our holding cells.
All right.
Okay, sure,
Wanna
yeah.
go in them?
Can I try to can I inspect that lock as I go by it?
Sure, yeah. Roll me a investigation check. I think you have a pretty good idea how it works just from going inside.
Wait. Are we walking
seen that
into
locker
a
room
holding
over
cell, or are we walking into a hallway that has holding
It's-
cells in it?
The latter. It's a hallway that has.
Okay, I was gonna say, like,
And
I'm
you
not
can
just
see
gonna
that
walk
from the
into
outside.
cell.
Yeah. It's clearly not a cell on its
Oh, what's
own.
the inside?
And he
Well,
walks in after
maybe-
you. He's not like trying to get you or anything. He's clearly just like
He
enthusiastic.
walks into the cell and closes it.
Yeah, but like
I'm gonna serve you in here.
so he kind of like walks in. He leaves the door open too. Like it's not like he is closing you in. But there's a couple holding cells here. And when I say holding cells, it's not just like a prison. It's that there's literally it's like that fucking thing from Star Wars Episode 2 that Count Dooku holds Obi-Wan in, where it's like a force field, like right? And there's like 5 holding cells, but only 2 of them have people in them. I say people, but things in them.
Well, what are they?
Creatures. I mean, they are people, but they are unlike anything that any of you guys have ever seen. The first one, so again, 3 of these cells are empty, but in the other 2, in this sort of stasis, they're clearly not conscious at all. They're like in this stasis, like a. The first one is something that you guys have heard of, but none of you have seen before. I'm pretty sure, which is a mind flayer.
Oh wow.
There's
That's
a
correct.
mind flayer in this stasis chamber, and again, they're like. Apparently, they're definitely being put under by this stasis as well, so it's not like it sees you. But yeah, there's a.
Probably not important, right?
There's a mind flayer here.
We have some stuff he might be interested in.
That's true.
Yeah, our mind. Well, actually, I don't have much.
Our minds, yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's probably pretty hungry. But no, I mean the
D&D
Neothelids.
movie.
Yeah, the Neothelids.
Yeah.
And then in the other chamber is something that is this. It sounds crazy, but something that is even rarer. It's so rare, in fact, that I'm going to preemptively ask you to all roll religion or arcana checks to see if you even know what you're looking at.
Oh boy, I'm so good at these. Huge.
So
Gonna go through. Actually, hold on. I'm trying to think. It's 10 p.m. So I'm going to be lucky here.
well, no,
I'm
it's the
gonna be
next
really lucky.
morning, so it's like
He's so lucky.
He's so lucky.
okay.
Hey, wait. Oh, yeah, Hingwis, you add a D4 because I feel like instead of guiding myself, I'll guide you, just
Okay,
for no
hang on.
reason, no
Let
reason
me-
at all.
Okay, totally. Let me
Give him a
also
slap on the butt, like you got it, bud.
Yeah. Wait, did I say Hingwis? Sorry, not Hingwis. L Helios,
What?
because he got the 25. I want it to
Okay.
be a 29.
Okay.
Oh, 28.
Okay, so you guys,
Wait.
you guys kind of like walk forward, and you see that in the next holding cell, in stasis, it looks like a fairly normal dude. He's got kind of like bronze skin, like he has a very Mediterranean complexion, is the way I'd put it in real life terms.
Jesus.
He's got a Mediterranean complexion, and he has like some armor on, but again, who knows how long he's been in stasis. There's no blood or anything. He's it's very clean. The most notable thing about him is that he's around 8 or 9 feet tall. He's much larger than an average person would be. And Helios, you realize, you're like looking at this guy and you're like, okay, something's off with him. And then Helios, you kind of have something clicks in your brain and you're like, you know what? He's probably like Kurbak. He's not a normal person. He's in some way greater than a mortal. And so you just kind of have a realization, that this is probably a celestial being of some sort.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh wow. So.
Well, I mean, well, kinda.
A nat 28 gets you. That's probably God. That's
Well, he's
terrifying.
probably a
He's
god-related
some kind of
being
celestial
of
being.
some sort. He's probably not a
Don't
literal
love-
god, but
I love
Great.
walking into this guy's house
actually,
and seeing
here,
God
since you did roll so high, you're able to figure out that he's probably, based on the symbols you're seeing on his armor and stuff, he's probably related to the Velikan pantheon, which you've only even heard Talvo talking about, so it's kind of fun you would know. But
Hey,
basically,
Talvo, here's your boy.
basically the Greek pantheon he's probably related to.
That's like insane. We roll up on like fucking Heracles in America in 1200. That's insane.
Functionally, and that's the other thing I will say, Helios, is that with your high roll, you're able to tell that he's probably like his armor is clearly like at least 1,000, 2,000 years old. Who knows? But like it's like he's out of time.
Adau is in awe right now. He's like that. Whoa.
Talvo, can you tell me everything about the Valencian Empire, or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, the Velican. Yeah.
That one.
Well,
the Pelican Empire.
They fell like 700 years ago, so I don't know a whole lot.
Yeah.
Was this the guy you wanted to talk to?
The guy you wanted to talk to is buried out in the beach. About that.
Yeah, true. But anyway, so I'm gonna ask Chamberlain B.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anybody asks Jordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody asks Jordy, probably he probably knows more.
Oh, yeah, Jordy's here.
So yeah, Jordy would know. He would be able to tell you.
Jordy, tell me everything about the Pelicans.
He would tell you. Jordy would be like, he'd be like, oh, like I know lots of stories, but he wouldn't want to get into it right now. But he would tell you that basically, just kind of like in real life, is basically like the equivalent of the Greeks had their gods that then became kind of a part of the gods of the Velican Empire, which is like the Romans. And then got spread to lots of other places through their conquest. And so the Velicans are... oh yeah, you have
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like, based on what happened to the Romans, I'm guessing that this is... Which is, this many successor empires, everyone was obsessed with them and still is today.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get some information.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordy, any other gods ever go missing?
So
about the empire falling.
So as it relates to the relevant part here is that the Velican gods, just like in real life, like with the Roman, Greek gods, the Hellenic gods, there are like hundreds of them because there's like the core ones, and then there's like a million local variations of them, and like a million like variants and like other related family members who weren't like major gods, right? So who knows what the fuck this guy is, but like he's probably just some fucking cousin of one of them, if you had to guess.
Yeah, okay.
Because like the major gods, no way they would be caught like in a holding cell like this.
By a dragon. There's no way.
Yeah,
but like
he's used this 500 child now.
The way I kind of work is that like basically there are in D&D there are like angels, like they're called like divas and archons or whatever, right? And they are planetars, solars, those kind of like angel, like tiers of angels. For me, that's basically just like those are like the cousins and like the kind of servants of the gods. They're not gods themselves, but they're angelic. They're celestial beings in the sense that like they're related to the gods. They're not quite as powerful as a full god though. They're demigods basically.
Yeah,
and it's definitely a spectrum, and there's blurred lines between that, right? But they are above like a mortal at the very least.
Yeah. Okay. And so Mr. Chamberlain, what do these guys do?
To be on our side.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to play a role.
The Chamberlain,
what they do?
He'd be like, oh yeah, I mean, they didn't really do anything. They just caught Kaisiak's attention. He wanted to bring him here,
Oh, well, why aren't they in the village outside? Is it just you think they'd be too rowdy? Or...
Yeah. Well, let's just say that this guy, he's been here since before I was here. He points to the celestial dude. He's like, apparently his name is Agathon, and he was apparently a bit of a... Apparently he was a bit rowdy. It even took Kaisiak's a bit to wrangle him in.
Oh, wow. Oh. And then a Mind Flayer. Well, I know what a Mind Flayer is. What's his name? Do you know his name? The Mind Flayer?
Oh, yeah, that one, he's Jeeks.
Jeeks?
Jeeks, yeah. He's pretty new, actually. Probably about like 400 Gloptars ago he got here.
What's a Gloptar in Dragon Elf units?
A Gloptar? Oh, that's like the sun going around once here,
Oh, whoa. Of course.
Gotcha. Of course. A Globetard.
You said, oh, that's Helios. I was like, his name is Cheeks.
Cheeks like that, spelled like that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Talvo, don't... I mean, a god versus the Mind Flayer would be really entertaining.
I don't think they'd fight. I think we'd yell, Kaisiak is going to kill us all, we have to kill him first or something, and then we'd go.
Yeah, when the negotiations break down, we run out of here through this hallway, pop the orb, keep running, let them chaos leave.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the Mind Flayer, he's pretty new. Like in the grand scheme of things, he's only been here a while, and he came. I don't even know how he found this place. Kaisiax doesn't. Well, actually, I don't even know how you guys found this place. But Kaisiax, he doesn't normally make this area, this world, easy to get to. So that guy showed up one day. He was asking about the knowledge that Kaisiax holds. Kaisiax like talked with him and then basically said like, yeah, you know too much, and then he's here.
Fair.
Oh.
You've been very helpful to me. I give you like a back.
I guess you can just know too much.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, that's why I don't mind sharing with you guys, because if you know too much, well, Kaisiax will take care of it.
Know too much about what?
Oh, I mean, you know, I don't know.
It's like have too much knowledge.
We actually don't know, and that's why he's not going to take care of us, right?
Chamberlain B, he looks at you, he's like, I don't know. That's why I'm still here working, because I don't know too much. I don't know that much at all.
Oh, I'm kind of a moron, you know?
You know what? I can get on board with that.
Uh-oh.
I know how to do math. That's like it, you know? I don't even know how I know how to do the math. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, he just keeps putting numbers together, and it just keeps seeming to be
It
working.
just keeps working.
He just, but isn't that like
Nice.
shit the entire time being the counter? We actually have like $3 left.
Can I whisper to B where I have a buried treasure on the other half of the world that I left behind?
Do you whisper that to him?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't really have much use for money or anything, though.
Well, who said it was money?
Although, actually, if it's your money and riches you're interested in, let me show you the vault. He's like really excited to show you.
Dude, I want to know everything. I'm all about knowledge, man. I'm all about knowledge of vaults.
Yeah.
We got some cool stuff in our vault. Kaisiax might want to see that, but we can't really bring our castle in here like he can bring us to his castle, so it's a little hard, you know?
Yeah. But we definitely have cool stuff if he's interested in it.
So yeah, Chamberlain B leads you out of the holding cell area, and then he kind of like walks down, and you actually go down a spiral staircase, down level, so you're below the ground, and you can actually tell that you can see the spiral staircase keeps going down. So there's more layers below this. But is it
just like a tiny spiral staircase, or is it like the spiral staircase I'm thinking of?
It's pretty big. It's like at least 10 feet wide, you know.
Okay.
So then he goes, he stops at the first layer down, and then he shows you guys. Well, actually, you immediately see that there is a very ornate set of double set of doors in front of you that go up to the ceiling, 15 feet tall. And he just he motions, and he's like, yeah, we're not going to go in there right now, but the vault's inside there. It's got all sorts of Kaisiax has a whole library, but the really unique stuff that his discoveries he makes, he keeps in there. And all his riches too. Well, not all of them, but a lot of his riches. Amethysts, of course, lots of amethysts, higher quality than any of the stuff you'll see growing around here. But diamonds and emeralds and rubies, all sorts of gold and silver and platinum coins. Apparently he even had
a silence on Bree.
Apparently
Bree's foaming at the mouth.
Apparently Kaisiax even at one point stole a chest from a dwarven king that's full of ice split coins.
Oh wow!
What's his name?
Huh?
He shrugs. I don't know. He's probably been dead 500 years.
That's fair.
Well, fair enough.
We're in a bit of a squabble with his descendants right now, because they want our ice split coins, and we don't want him to have them because he's stupid. I mean, he knows too much. That's what I meant to say.
He knows way more than us.
Is the lock on that door the same as the one we saw earlier, or different?
There's not even a lock. There's just a big decorative set of doors.
I mean, at this point, yeah.
I'm guessing it's magically sealed, but why would you need to magically seal it in this realm? You know?
Yeah, right. No one is gonna come here and then steal his stuff. You know.
That's the only piece. Yeah,
I will say that there is this being below ground here. It's still like worked stone. It's not like just cave walls. But there is like larger chunks of amethyst growing everywhere. It's becoming much more kind of just like, amethyst influence.
Is there a way to like just perceive something about this, like why it's just wide open?
Well, there
Like,
is
with the
also
technique magic
there
and
is
stuff.
one other thing that you guys would notice after like taking this all in. There's like amethyst, large chunks of amethyst crystals everywhere. But then above the door, above this giant set of double doors, you do notice there's this big circular, like around, probably like 7 feet diameter circle, like emblem, and it has like some arcane writing on it. So there's
That's
clearly
a symbol,
Yeah.
I think.
Very
And we
good.
probably shouldn't fuck with it.
See, he knows just the right amount.
Yeah, I know just enough to know we don't fuck with it. That's
Yeah.
all you're supposed to know.
You
right, Mr.
definitely all
Chamberlain?
get the impression. Oh yeah, so Chamberlain be like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. Only I can go on the wall, and even then I have to. Well, there's a few key phrases I have to say, and even then it's a little scary. I've only been there once or twice. Yeah,
It's okay.
Just to make
I know it's
deposits,
scary.
or-
We'll be right there with you next time you say that. That helps.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
No, don't say that. But,
I'm sure Kaisiax will like us, once we meet him. Are we going to meet him today? Like right now?
Oh yeah,
Or-
yeah. If you want to go meet him, yeah, we can. Although I'll go check first. He might be busy. We'll see.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
yeah,
With that guy
that's,
Solomon, right? He was the one who came in here before us. Not the castle,
Oh
but
yeah,
the realm.
yeah. No, yeah, he's
he knew so
he's
much.
down there. He's Kaisiax is. I don't know what his plans are for him, but
Yeah, you go see if he's busy, and we'll wait here.
Well, actually, why don't you guys go up? If you go up a couple levels from here, above ground floor, the floor above that, there's the library. Feel free to read and peruse.
Is there a gift shop?
No gifts, no, but
What about cafeteria?
the mess hall is on the first floor. Yeah.
Okay.
And he would just be like,
Ooh.
he would just literally say like, "Yeah, like why don't you guys go up there to the library and just look around?" And then
I am a little hungry. May I go to the mess hall?
he nods, and then he'll scurry off and go down the spiral staircase.
How
deeper.
expensive are salads?
All right, interesting.
So he just leaves you in this entrance to this vault, the
Well,
entrance room.
If we walk in, bad things are gonna happen. So I pull back Bree halfway to the door, and then let's go to the library.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Britsha, is Bree heard about how there's apparently like a whole vault of treasure and knowledge in there?
Well,
This is too much for Bree. Bree can't handle this much. Bree's thinking of every possible way that she could steal something.
Just think about
Talvo
it, you
is
could be an
holding the
ant.
spear,
You could scurry on through. I say in character.
And as it turns into a rat, hits the door, evaporates like in the portal fucking grids.
Oh god.
Okay, guys. In all honesty, I'm gonna have to go do something naughty. What do you think I should do?
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I mean, we're not on Kaisiak's good favor yet, or bad favor yet, so maybe we just, not do something extremely bad, and then we save the bad for the funny when we're running out of here later.
Well, but here's the thing: is if we if we have to do it while we're running away, then it's me doing that and not bombing somebody for 80 damage as we run away from them.
Valid. But he's definitely just gonna, walk in and be like, you guys are stealing my shit, and then we're dead. We're toast.
Where'd that go?
Especially, that kobold, he was nice to us, but he was just gonna go blabber everything to Kaisiax, too.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, they're standing right next to the vault. It's wide open. And he's like, what the fuck?
Well, it's not wide
What's wrong with
open.
you?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's
that
closed.
symbol
Oh, it's absolutely not. Yeah.
could I know symbol. I've prepared it before. I've never had to use it. But it'll hurt if you touch it, or it could do any other number of things.
Well, can we walk under it?
There might be more symbols in there too, and glyphs and other things, which I guess I could find. I don't know if it's worth
Are they just
seeing right now.
invisible, in crayon on the ground? Can we just walk around them?
Well, no. So it's above the door. There's a circle. To be clear, it's a stone tablet that's circular, 7-foot diameter, just in the wall, and it has some sort of symbols and inscriptions on it.
Frick it.
Yeah.
Well, first I'm going to detect magic with the shield. It's look and see if there's anything I don't immediately see, like, visually.
There's definitely some magic coming from that circle.
But no, there aren't, like, other invisible markers or anything?
Not that you see, actually.
Okay.
That's true sight.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
I see eternity.
Mm-hmm.
I see everything.
So this actually... Yeah. So, I mean, nothing in the ethereal plane, luckily, or anything like that. Which is actually... It does look weird to you here, though, the ethereal plane, because this being its own pocket world has its own pocket ethereal version of it. But you don't see any ghosts or anything. So,
yeah.
But hypothetically, there could be one, right? In any case, what you do notice, the fact that it says specifically, notices secret doors hidden by magic, you will realize, as soon as you cast True Sight, that the big circle, it's not a symbol or whatever, like the spell symbol. It's literally a stone door. And there's a tunnel behind it.
Oh. Hey, Bree. So, that telepathically I will say this, as we walk away. If you would like to investigate that vault, the real door, or as far as I can see the real door, is that stone, arcane-looking thing. So if you would potentially like to turn into maybe a bat or snake or cockroach or something, and go behind there and look around, you could do that.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a little picture of it here on the D&D map. Like, so there's a big set of double doors, right?
Where is this getting drawn?
Here, let me see how do I do it.
Oh, wait, the green.
Yeah. And then there's like a circle, like, thing above it. So, like, here. This is what it looks like, this green here. Right, there's a big set of double doors, big fancy set of double doors, and then like a emblem, a 7-foot diameter emblem above it. Like, these are like 15-foot tall doors, like they're really tall. So does Bree, just while the rest of the group is kind of like just going up the hallway pretending to be busy, does Bree, like, definitely from the True Sight, you would be able to see there is like tiny cracks that like an ant could fit through.
So I'd have to be an ant to do it.
Yeah, or something around that size, right?
Okay, because I was going to ask if have I seen any animals in this world, so it wouldn't look suspicious if there was like...
I mean, there probably are like just normal bugs and stuff, yeah. Some birds,
okay.
you know.
Yeah, that might be a cockroach.
Okay, sounds good. So the rest of the group is kind of like just waiting here, like pretending to just be hanging out, I guess, and then you watch as Bree turns into a cockroach and starts climbing up like the wall or the door itself, and then going up to this circle. And yeah, it is like a secret door, right? It's like a big stone door that clearly like rolls out of the way or like lifts up or something. But there is like a crack that like you can barely fit through as a cockroach. Like, you still have to squeeze through even. Are you gonna do that, Britsha?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of go up through. You do have, actually, I don't even know if a cockroach would have dark vision technically, but either way, you can see that is this tunnel. This tunnel actually loops like to the side. Like, it kind of like goes straight for a little bit and then loops to the side. Are you just gonna follow the tunnel?
Yeah, I'll follow it.
Okay.
The only stat block I see for a cockroach has dark vision for 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So you start to go down this tunnel, but, you know, you're a cockroach, so... You're a cockroach, you don't really go that fast. As you've gotten maybe like 3 or 4 feet, like you haven't even got that far, all of a sudden, you sense, or not even sense, you feel breath breathing down on you.
Is it familiar at all?
So you kind of like look around, and cockroach. The what?
or just because like Bree knows animals and stuff, could she tell if it's like anything she recognizes?
No. But as you look around, you kind of look to the sides, and then you look up, and hanging from the ceiling is what looks to be a humanoid face. But the thing that freaks Bree out, potentially, I guess, it's up to you, is that it's a humanoid face with a serpent's head behind it. It looks like a cobra if the cobra at the very end of its snout had a human face attached.
Interesting.
Fun.
And these eyes, these weird, like, these eyes are very calm and, like, just studying, are looking down at you in your cockroach form.
So it's a human face on a serpent's body then?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god.
How do you animal handle as a cockroach?
I'm
Starts doing
just like,
dance.
Does it? The
Yeah,
cockroach
I
just
don't-
jumps back and does a little like motion?
whatever, like, however cockroaches like communicate with each other, like, to show like we're friendly.
And when you do this, the thing looks at you with its weirdly calm humanoid eyes, and it says, "You're not fooling me. Now I will devour you." And it lunges forward at Bree. And that's where we're gonna wrap up for That's where we're gonna wrap up for tonight, with this serpentine thing with a human face looking down at you.
Wait, before we go, I'm in the mess hall. What kind of food is there? What kind of weird ass shit does he have?
Okay, there's they're actually all vegan here, so it's just tofu everywhere.
Oh, okay. I, human being,
One enemy
love
of the
tofu, but I, the character, have no idea what these like gray blobs are, and am mildly concerned.
Yeah, they're actually,
one.
they're tofu with no, I don't know.
It's actually just chunks of
Yeah, it's
tofu,
just
like
tofu,
unshaped blobs.
Uncooked, just raw tofu.
Oh, okay. Well,
And-
now that okay.
Man, I wonder how
Cooking
Bree's getting up to.
cooking
Bree would
tofu
do well with
literally
some good
only
berry
needs
juice
salt
on this.
water. What?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll come back next time.
I'm so hungry. Fuck.
I did like that. Well, yeah, there's no way that you would know this. The decision or the analysis of the situation that this was actually like a secret entrance to the vault it's funny because it's not, it wasn't correct, but it was a very reasonable decision to make.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's where the thing comes out of to make sure you enter the key
Yeah.
phrases,
Exactly.
like the Star Wars Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a little robot.
Yeah.
But hey, that was why it was funny, and I let it happen because I was like,
Yeah,
this is gonna be really funny.
I also kind of meant to tell you, hey, you should read that kobold's mind and get the key phrases out of it.
I did think about that, but I was like, that's probably not going to be surface level knowledge.
Yeah, and definitely wouldn't be surf. So, I'm curious, Britsha, do you know what this thing is?
No.
Okay,
Does Bree know what it is?
probably not. We'll see that. We'll figure that out next time. But I'm just curious because the thing it is technically a mythological creature from like South Asian, like religious stuff. Anyways,
Ooh.
It
Is
is.
like a
Maybe I've
sphinx
heard of it.
or a sphinx.
no.
A
but-
Nureona.
Well, we'll see.
Okay,
Actually, I
I
think it's also in like Japanese mythology and
Yokai?
like, religion and stories.
No, that's just.
But
At this point, I'm starting to think like everything is in Japanese mythology. It sounds like they just sort of incorporate whatever sounds cool.
Anyways, but I like these things in D&D. They're pretty fun to have.
Oh boy.
You know what's
That's
fucked
not
up though is that they
scary at
have
all.
like we have like stuff from like like lots of religions in like Asia and stuff in D&D, but like there's no like we gotta put like Jesus in D&D so you can like beat the shit out of
Right.
Jesus. You gotta be fair.
Not
Like
gonna
otherwise,
lie, when
We
you
have
were
Adam and
like,
Steve.
there's this really tall guy, this tall like regular white man. In the,
Yeah, with
I
a
was like, that's
Mediterranean
Jesus.
complexion.
Yeah, I
feel
thought
like
you were
that's
gonna
just
say that's Jesus.
Yeah.
You're like, he has long
Yeah,
brown
the dragon
hair.
just abducted Jesus.
I was like, okay, Mediterranean's not right.
He didn't bring it up at the time, but anybody else think
Oh,
it was weird that in Poetry's World, South Americans are cannibals?
No, it's just the halflings. Also, okay,
Just halflings. It's
actually, the halflings on that continent are originally from like Ireland. They're all redheads. So
what?
I'm not even joking.
Okay.
I'm not
Also-
even joking. They're all from like the Ireland equivalent. So they're all redheads. Like they're not like.
So they just didn't have potatoes, so naturally they just ate each other. Of course.
But also, it's not like a racist stereotype. Like, there are actually just a lot of cannibals in South America.
No, it is a racist stereotype about Irish people.
Oh, really?
Sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm just
Sorry, it's not a racist stereotype. There's just a lot of cannibals in Ireland.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I'm just messing. I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Yeah, he's gonna actually get canceled for this one, chat. It's over.
My great-great-great-grandfather on my mom's side was from Ireland, so basically you're racist against me.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 gens out of Ireland.
Yeah, I'm like 40% Irish, but I just think that shit's funny, dog. Like, I love movies,
Yeah, that's funny shit. Yeah.
I don't
care they're cannibals. I still made
I
it.
do
You're
have
out.
specific lore about why there's Irish halfling cannibals, but it's not. It's neither here nor there. But
don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, the session has gone much less bad than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, honestly.
So far. If you're not Bree. But,
Yeah,
you know.
Who's to say, yeah, if you're not Bree?
I like I was hoping you guys enjoyed the bit about Chamberlain B being the successor of Chamberlain
called
A.
that. As soon as you said B, I know enough about kobolds. I'm like, they're all going to have fucking letter names. The instant you said B.
Yeah.
That was good.
Anyways, though, okay. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up here. Yeah, the dumb joke about the Irish thing. It reminds me of how, like, on the Yard podcast, sometimes they'll just say ridiculous shit. Like, one time they said that, like, all white women want to fuck dogs or something.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, just
What?
some ridiculous
Well,
shit.
different
It's
from the
like,
Irish.
bro, it's like, what the fuck? Anyways,
Who said this?
on the Yard podcast.
That one,
Yeah.
that's probably it's probably slime.
Yeah,
I don't watch it. I just know it's Ludwig's podcast.
Just Ludwig and Co.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is Anyways, well, that'll be it for this session, though. It was a good one. We went a little later, but I figured we started a little later, so
Yeah.
but yeah, that'll be good for now. We'll see everyone next time, I guess. So, yeah.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goob.